Yeah, we live. About damn time. Hold on, let's see if people can hear us.
Damn time.
Yeah, people can hear us. Bet.
All right.
Mhm.
Mm-mm. All right. We live? We are, right?
Yeah, we live. We live, bro.
All right, hold on. I gotta make a drink.
Yeah.
I gotta make a drink before we even start.
Bro. Yeah, I got the agua on deck just in case it gets a little nutty.
I got the water, and I got
And
some
then I got
makers.
my little shit.
Oh, by the way, I also.
It's a. Wait, did you just move the mic?
Oh yeah, it's right here.
I was like, yeah, I was about to say, I was like, wait, where'd you go?
Wait.
Like, where'd the voice go?
All the Charizards ready to go.
Gang. Gang. Makers. Nah, I'm a Knob Creek.
Yeah, I know. I was about to say you're gonna argue with me about your Knob Creek. No homo.
Nah, bro. Makers is good. Don't get me wrong. Makers is good, but it's like Knob Creek, smoked maple, bourbon during the winter, neat. Fuck. Sounds nice.
Yeah, it's also very humid here, so.
Yeah. Hey, Eddie.
Eddie, Dax, DJ. Consider the fact that Eddie and DJ can come in the live right now. Yo, they
Right, little schmucks.
DJ texted me. DJ said he was sick. Oh man. All right, so I
They stay so.
have all the Zards to play. Came out to play today.
Why? That's
Why?
the real question.
Why? Because we need to talk about Obsidian Flames. But not right now,
Bro,
though.
you know, it's man, so many people that I heard recently, like on the tweeters and stuff, mad people were like, they're like talking shit about the Zard.
It's
Well,
literally
you know what?
50.
Give me
No,
your
it's
take.
50.
Give me your
Okay,
take.
it's 50-50. We talk about Twitter. We talk about my own opinion. So
All right, give me your own opinion because I saw Twitter today and it's just like,
so
man, people just their fuckery.
I
It's like,
absolutely am all for this Zard, 100%.
yeah,
Except
I
that,
agree.
like
I'm
that.
just gonna put that. I agree.
Yeah. Sorry, Rodney, if you're watching. He's so against it.
Wait, oh yeah. So what did Rodney say?
You got to go in the chat, man. He was so against it. It's just it wasn't. I wasn't even gonna argue. And you know what? Like as soon as it dropped, like Eddie and I both, I was laughing at Eddie Short because he did the whole like looking at the background, posting
Yeah.
the Charizard. I was like, this man was right, bro. Dude, that that was awesome. I'm telling you, this full art is gonna start at $50. Probably shoot to 100.
Yeah.
But I was told that this
So
is
my-
the SIR.
Oh shit. So like, is that the first Terra SAR or SIR? SAR?
I mean,
Is
it
what
looks like a
is?
full
They
art.
kind of fucked up, right? Like Pokemon 151 was supposed to come out before Obsidian or the Ruler of the Black Flame, right?
Yeah. So Ruler of the Black Flame comes out in 2 weeks, and they were supposed to drop that. I mean, who knows when they're supposed to drop it? But they are dropping it now. English 151 drops in September. Obsidian drops in a couple weeks as well. I don't know.
Yeah.
I mean,
I don't know, bro.
I mean,
It's
we
like-
haven't. There's a couple.
First of all, I think that'll actually help the Japanese market, right? Because everybody's all like butthurt about the type price, like the
So-
prices and shit. But if you have the Japanese set coming out, and then 2 weeks later the English set, like, what's the point of buying the Japanese?
So
You know?
Japanese
Most
said,
people
shout out to
buy it.
Legacy Slabs because he loves Japanese. I think, I mean, 151 blew up. So we could talk about that right now. 151 blew up and it's insane. Now, will Scarlet and Violet 151 blow up as well? Who knows?
Right.
But we could talk about either one.
Yeah,
I think here's the problem: Obsidian and 151 at the same time. You have to agree that they
Yeah.
like both of them dropping at the same time screws the English market. Like, what are we chasing?
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
And we don't know what the rest besides Zard. We don't know what the rest that's gonna be in this set.
Yeah. It's so I think I don't know. And what's crazy is like Pokemon didn't say anything about this shit, right? Like I feel like Pokemon screwed up in the sense like where usually it's like they drop the Japanese and then a month and a half later ish we
So
get like the English, right?
DJ and I had like a 20-minute conversation, and we were like, we have no idea what's on Ruler the Black Flame. Like they just did
Nothing at
not
all.
say anything.
We haven't seen anything
My
at all.
dumbass,
Like I just realized that, and it's coming out in 2 weeks.
yeah, my dumbass thought Raging Surf, which is SV4, was supposed to drop
Right.
with this, but it's not. It's gonna be the final set. So,
Damn.
and that's with the Garchomp Terra.
Oh yeah.
That's gonna
and, well, wouldn't oh yeah.
So I
Who
think the
else?
Garchomp Terra and the Suicune and Verizon, aka the Verizon Wireless,
Yeah.
whatever they're
Oh
called,
yeah.
those
Those
things are.
are okay. Yeah, I forgot. That's crazy that you just mentioned that. It's because you. So is that? So I don't play the game. Is that relative to the game? Is that why?
It's kind of relative at the end. I mean,
Okay, I got you.
Walking Wake and Iron Leaves. That's what they're called. The future and ancient forms. So I mean, it's
like,
just
I understood that. Yeah, that's crazy. I mean, so like, okay, so my whole take on this, like, the Zard. So like, I'm here. I'm all for it. All the people that fucking hate Zard, like, so I'm sorry. I'm here for it. You know what I mean? Like, I like Zard, and like, I will always like Zard.
Rodney. It's not Darkness Ablaze 2.0. Stop it.
Yo,
That's what he said
that's
earlier.
what I saw in the
That's
chat,
what he said
bro.
earlier.
He said Darkness Ablaze. Darkness Ablaze didn't even have a Zard Rainbow Rare or a Secret Rare Zard. It just had the VMAX.
So okay, Sword and Shield base, Rebel Clash, DA. Shout out to Death Angels. But Darkness Ablaze, like those didn't have anything. The best card was a $30 Zard that was worth $100 last year or when it first dropped. So why
Bro,
would
people bought that Zard for like 170 at one point?
bro? I'll go buy it for
I
$30
shit you
right
not.
now. I hate Darkness Ablaze.
Yeah, I know. Yeah,
So it's not. It's not worth
Darkness
it.
Ablaze is easy. It's a smaller. I don't know. It was like when VMAXs were first introduced.
Yeah.
Too. That was why. So like
Yeah.
people were just so enamored by like Charizard, Gigantamax out here, and people were just like, and of course it was another Zard, and a lot of people were just now getting, or at that point, were getting back into the hobby because of like the hype and shit. And right after that was Champion's Path, right?
Darkness Ablaze, Champion's Path, yeah, or Vivid, and then afterwards,
Yeah,
I don't remember.
yeah.
I mean, I joined in Battle Styles, so if you're tuning in, obviously you have people that are not knowing how the TCG works. Seismic and I are just
let me
all
read
about.
this.
Yeah, look at the chat.
Yeah, we got fella Chris.
Fella Chris
We got-
in there.
We got legacy slaps. So
Dax, DJ, Eddie, Chris, Death Angels, Salud. Yo, shout out to We Are All One.
bad. Yeah. Anyway. Huge legendary legends hug. Appreciate it. But yeah, I mean, so like, I don't know, bro. So like with.
Oh
Okay,
man,
so my
that's
take on this is like I didn't think that Terra that was dropped. I honestly didn't know that was the SAR.
So
like,
the-
initially when I
so-
saw it, because I was thinking of like Slow King and all these other things that were just EX, like Gyarados, Arcanine. I was just thinking of like a full art EX Terra card. But then I remembered about the gold card as well. Like, is that what is
the
that?
gold. The gold is
that
the
even
gold.
real?
The gold is the gold. It's the last card. I mean,
But it's
if
like
that leak is
pink
right.
as well.
Yeah, but I mean, gold Terra. You know, it's like they have to clash with the color somehow. I don't know. We've never had a gold Terra. We've had golds of everything else. We've never had a gold Terra. We've had gold shinies. So this is probably the start of the new what's next. Even though they're doing it a little early, because usually every 4 sets they do something like that. They did the same thing with Generation 8. After Vivid Voltage, you got Battle Styles, you start bringing alternate arts. After Fusion Strike, you got Brilliant Stars, and you have Trainer Gallery.
Trainer Gallery.
So right now, we have
you're
golds and
It's every four.
SIRs.
So gold Terra. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, you see what I'm saying?
So let me ask you this: like, what do you think they're gonna make an SAR Dragonite, SAR T-Tar, Terra, gold ones?
You want my honest opinion?
They haven't shown us shit.
You want
like,
my honest
at
opinion?
all.
They're gonna mess it up just like they
What?
did Silver Tempest. They're gonna shaft someone.
What do you mean?
Like they didn't give Ho-Oh an alt art. They didn't give Ninetales. They didn't give
Well,
Ninetales the
Ho-Oh
hype.
wasn't even a pack art though. Ho-Oh wasn't a pack art though.
Yeah.
Everything that was a pack art was an alternate art in Silver Tempest, right? It was Reggie, Lugia.
Vulpix.
There's
Unknown
That
wasn't
alt
a
art.
Unknown wasn't a pack art. Unknown, Reggie Drago, Skuntank.
It's gonna tank. That's what it was. I was like, there was one random one. I was thinking of Berserker for a second, but yeah,
Lost
I don't
Origin.
know. I don't know what to expect, man.
Lost
But you're right
Origin,
though. Like
man.
I think I'm assuming that they're not gonna give Dragonite a Terra. I don't know. Shit, I just realized that there's this. What's ironic is that there is Evolving Skies with the Sleepy Dragonite, and then there's Battle Styles with the Sleepy T-Tar. So like, which one are they gonna pick? Are they gonna give Reverum an Altar? What's gonna be like an engine?
It's
Like
gonna
in
be
a
both.
car?
I mean, it's got to be Gen 9 based. It's got to be.
Yeah.
Act like a
And then the other comparison
act
that
like
people keep
Scyther, not a
making,
Kanto
right?
boy. Yo, Tax is funny. Um,
The
God, a
comparison
chat.
that people keep making too is like the where they're like, like Flash Fire. It's like every third set. Is that what it is?
Every third set's
Right?
a Charizard set.
It's like
Every fourth
it's
set's a Pikachu set. Supposedly.
yeah, yeah. Flash Fire, Darkness Ablaze, and then what was it? And
Brilliant
then
Stars.
this, right?
Brilliant Stars, and now this one. If you think.
Stars.
Well, actually, I
The
could be
Stars came
wrong.
out in
Stars was the eighth
nah,
set.
because I think
Or
it's every
ninth.
third set of a new generation or a new era, like Sun and Moon. Well, yeah, XY, Sun and Moon, Sword and Shield. Wait, what was Sun and Moon? Hidden Fates? No.
Burning
I'm
Shadows.
free. Burning Shadows. There it is. Flash
Burning
Fire,
Shadows.
Burning Shadows, Darkness Ablaze, Obsidian Flames.
Burning Shadows was,
All right,
was the third
that makes
set.
sense.
Flash Fire, I think, was the second. Regardless. Yeah, so
Right.
Zard is the avatar. Pikachu is the avatar. I mean, why wouldn't they?
What do you expect?
What do I expect?
So what
I
were
mean,
you wait, hold on. What were you seeing on Twitter?
no, it was 50-50. The toxic community was like 50-50. Oh, this card's gross. This card's great. This card's gross. I just said holy shit and I dropped it. I was like, dude, no, this card is insane because it's dark colors. Like I thought the gold is gross for sure, but I think this one's gonna be good. Now starting price,
Well,
I don't know.
So like the whole thing on it is like so many. So like Eddie made a good point, bro, and I felt like I was gonna make a video on it as well, and then he made it, and I was like, all right, it's what I'm probably gonna reference it at some point during my like podcast, but it was talking about how like I don't think people understand like booster boxes for LGS owners and stuff like. They're getting what is it at cost is like anywhere between 95 to 105 depending on how much they purchase.
So I looked in the chat earlier. DJ said the prices for Obsidian were in the 90s to 100, like because it's a $600 case, a little at 600. With this Zard release, it just went up. So
Of course.
I mean,
it's like how did people not see that coming though?
It's
We
a
had
market.
no
It's
cards.
still a marketing tactic. I feel like they did plan this. They're like, we're gonna drop 151 now in Japanese. We're not gonna say anything about a Ruler of the Black Flame because Ruler of the Black Flame and Obsidian Flames are 2 weeks apart, 2 to 3 weeks apart, which is, I mean, it's not unheard of.
Well, let
but
me
it's
ask you this: are you gonna? So you don't really buy much Japanese, do you?
not a single thing, man. It's
Well,
just
so
I don't
I just
understand
feel
it.
like those that collect Japanese and English, like, given the way the market is for Japanese, mind you, I don't give a shit or what people are doing with their money. Like, do what you want. But like, if 151, which I don't think any other set is going to be like this, 151 is just cracked. Like, people to this day still want it. Like, and will pay 180, 175, 200 for that shit. Like, and it'll just fly off the shelf. People will pay it. There's obviously a demand. Ruler of the Black Flame, I feel like if I was like a hardcore Japanese collector or something like that, but I also liked English, I would not spend more than $100 on a box tops because I know that the English set, which will have something else combined in it, is gonna drop 2 weeks later.
You know what killed me about
Or I'll just buy
151?
singles.
151 in Japanese killed
No.
me though when I found out there was only 20 packs. And you're trying to sell that thing for
Oh,
most
yeah,
Japanese
yeah, I
most
know.
Japanese packs are 30 packs. Most Japanese boxes are 30
Yeah.
packs. I'm like, so you're trying to sell me a box for
There's
150?
3 different types. There's like the special ones, like the
Yeah.
10, the 20, and then there's like the 30. So like, yeah, it just depends. Like, but you have to realize that 151 was like an in between. It's like a hybrid of like a special set and like a not special set. So
Yeah,
like,
but
I think that's why it was like.
it's like they
20
tried to
packs
it's like it's like Pokemon Go, but double. It's a full set.
ish. Yeah, ish. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Well, see, like
It's a
that's the
full
thing.
set.
Pokemon Go in Japanese, I'm pretty sure it was 10 packs in a
Yeah.
box, right? Yeah, I think that's what it was.
Scarlet and
It was
Violet
like
151.
Star Universe.
Yeah, Scarlet and Violet 151 English is going to be tough. I'll be honest. It's going to be tough to complete if it's only going to be in just collection boxes. I just think it's going to be a nightmare.
Yeah.
But the singles are going to be worth it.
Adam makes a good point though. He said English doesn't have any god packs, any god packs.
which
So
they
like
don't.
that's kind of like the reason why people go fucking bonkers. What I didn't understand though about the god pack, this one coming up,
So
is like, or for 151, sorry, V Star
English doesn't have.
Universe is what changed the God Pack. Like it was, that was the only way you were gonna get like the art rares of like Pikachu, Torkoal, all those Pokemon is in that God Pack. But like V Star Universe, if it had a God Pack or VMAX Climax, it was cards that you could get through the set, but not in one pack. So like with Pokemon 151, what I've seen is like people pull the whole evolution line of like, you know, Squirtle, Wartortle, Bulbasaur, and then also like,
They
you know,
pulled
Bulbasaur,
2 out of 3.
Venusaur, or
Yeah,
Zard.
they pulled 2 out of
Right,
3.
right.
So that's why.
But you can get those in the sets even if you don't get the God Pack. So to me, I'm like, does it make it a different value having a God Pack, or is it just like it's just hype to see?
It's hyped. It's hyped to see, and you complete the set faster. It's really just a
That is
hype.
true.
I think it's
That is
just a
true.
hype. But you know, the
Yeah.
stupid part is
The only like V Star Universe makes sense because it was hype, but those are the only way you could get those cards.
yeah. But you know what's
That's why
stupid
they're so
though
damn expensive.
about what's stupid about 151 though is the Master Balls. I think it's cool the reverse rare Master Ball, but
Yeah.
it's so broken. Like you get one in every booster box. So how does every
Like,
collection box work? Like
People
there's
are gonna be spending. Somebody did an estimate like a week ago that it would cost like $4,000 to complete the set right now for 151. All the Master Balls as well,
just
or
okay.
$5,000 something. Like
It's
that's
not
that's just crazy to me, bro. Like there are like it costs less to complete base set, the base set, original base set or whatever of the Pokemon TCG, bro. Like you can get the Zard. Yeah, exactly. It costs less to complete that set. I think I could be wrong, but
base
it's
set
like the market's all, I don't know.
well, base set unlimited right now is $350 near mint.
Or the whole set.
No. Base set unlimited Charizard. Sorry. Base set
The Zard.
oh fuck
Yeah, I was
the
about to
Zard
say.
itself is 350. Like, but everything else.
Now people will be hating. They're like, "Oh, here we go with another Zard." I'm like, "Yo, if it ain't broke, why are they gonna fix it?" People, they know that people want to buy Charizards. Like they know that there are people, like a vast majority of people that will collect Zard.
So
like,
this goes into the next topic, how content creators always go for the hype, and I'm proven, like I'm a perfect example. If I see the new set, I'm gonna get it and I'm gonna post it. And my wife and I were talking about it earlier today. We were like, okay, if I get the set right now, I can continue posting Paldea videos, but who's trying to watch Paldea videos now? If I have Obsidian Flames, I'm gonna go get it and watch and I'm gonna record it and get it out there right now.
I know an eBay seller that's selling 151 Scarlet Violet English right now. If you want,
Yeah, I know a guy who got Silver Tempest early, and I'm not gonna say any names.
Pickle Rick. That's probably who it was.
I blame this asshole behind me.
Yeah, I see
Oh,
151
man.
packs behind you, bro. Stop trying to hide it.
Nope, Roaring Skies.
Yeah.
Dude, Nation's been trying to get me to open
Just
this
open
pack
it
forever.
already, bro.
No, man.
I feel like it's been 2 months at least. But yeah. Anyways, what you call
Oh,
it?
man.
Morty. Yeah. Waifus are the way too hype. I'm
So
just
they-
reading the chat now.
They only released Rhyme, which is the
Yeah, I saw
Ghost
that.
gym trainer. Ghost, I think. Oh, yeah. So, which is cool. It's different, but
Uh-huh.
we still don't have anything like special. Rhyme is the new Piers from Gen 8.
It's just crazy that they've released English stuff before Japanese stuff. Like as far as like a leak or whatever. I don't know.
So
don't
I go
know.
I go
don't
on
know.
I go on
I'm not gonna
Pokelector.
get.
Well, what do you use? You use
Yeah.
Pokelector to track your cards?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I go on Pokelector consistently. Besides that and Poke Beach, nothing. Like Rule of the Black Flame, nothing.
I don't know. I don't know why. I don't know why it's like that. Obviously, it's just something different, but I don't know what the why it changed. You know what I mean?
The lounge going to get first look of Obsidian Flames. Yo, Dax, we are.
What did he say?
That we're gonna get no.
do you say he said?
This man gave us the first look of Paldea Evolved, and the pack that he pulled was Tyranitar. Like week
Dax?
before, yeah.
Oh yeah, you're right. I remember that.
Before it
I remember
dropped.
that. Yeah, he found them at Target. I made a video on this, bro. Mad people were saying it was clickbait. It probably was clickbait, but I'm telling you, I guarantee that you will find Obsidian Flames on the shelf. Minimum minimum 2 weeks before.
You are
release.
clickbait
Minimum.
king. Just admit it. Just admit
I
it.
know. But it's not like it's terrible content. Well, I don't judge people on their content. At the end of the day, it's like
You're lucky I was just
some
at
people like
Target when you
watching
posted it.
ASMR.
Well, you're lucky when
What'd you say?
I was at Target when you posted your clickbait, and I was like, "Is there
Convenient.
Obsidian Flames?"
Some people literally messaged me saying like, "Yo, every single time." Well, I think it was Time Sync. He said it. He was like, "Yo, every time you post a video of something crazy to find at Target, I literally grab my keys and get my car and I go." I'm like, "Damn, that's crazy."
To find nothing. That's what it is. To find absolutely
Yeah,
nothing.
it's like everybody's Target is different, and like, yeah, I don't know. We can talk about that junk wax like era thing or whatever that dude on Twitter was talking about.
That was
Like,
that
he
was the
just
old
like,
that was the
oh,
old man that was complaining, right? The dude that was complaining
yeah,
about
yeah, yeah.
too
I
much
might be
product.
having him on the podcast soon. What's that?
That's the dude that was like, "Oh, there's too much product."
Right. I don't know. In my head, I was like, bro, this is nothing like the sports because there's a lot of people that will complete sets. What do you complete? I don't know how sports cards work. I play sports. I don't collect the cards, but like, do you collect sport card sets? Like, is that a thing?
Every time I go to the store, I see just tons of Prism cards, and I still don't know what that means. Like, I don't know what these cards are. I know
It
I
used to
follow
be the hype
sports.
though. I used to think Panini and I used to think Panera. Like that was it.
This
I
guy
just-
is
I can't
live.
stop most.
Yo, Poca MNC.
We'll
Poppy
talk
Chew.
about bland collection boxes.
Oh wait, no,
This
Poca
guy's
Shark.
live.
Poca Shark did make a comment. I think it was him earlier. He was saying how they're making the Oinkalone box, like the V box.
Yeah, I
So
saw
just
that.
like that, just like Annihilate, just like your favorite dragon lizard, Cyclozar. Can you tell me what
Yikes.
what is your hate against the modern lizard?
Bro,
you gotta-
isn't it a motorcycle lizard or some shit? Like
They're all lizards. They're all
there-
lizards.
it's got two Paldea Evolve packs in it, and then what else was it? Like Silver Tempest and Astral Radiance or something?
Did you pull an alt art?
Oh no. All I know is that they be trying to sell that thing for $21.99, and you can buy that box right now on Amazon for like $12.
You
Even
are
at GameStop, I think they're selling it for like $12.
Aaron Scott. I'm burnt out on Charizard. I mean, so is everybody else. But you gotta
That's
admit,
how I
though.
feel about
You gotta
you feeling burnt out.
You gotta admit though.
I will pick up Charizard shit all fucking day long.
I wish
Right now
I-
they're selling all the promos from the UPC for like everything's like $5 to $7. Like I'd pick those things up all day long.
Dude,
I don't
these
care what
things,
anybody says.
these things
I'm
are
a Gen 1.
these things are awful.
Yes, they're so clean, and people are like, "Oh, they're like, I don't know, Charizard or not." But it also comes down to like, yo, first of all, we're talking about Pokemon, and if I like a certain Pokemon, whether it's like, yo, that shit is crazy.
Someone
And
posted
if I like
Cosmic
a certain
Eclipse, but
Pokemon,
this
who
is
fuck cares?
Unbroken Bonds Charizard.
I
God,
remember I went back to go watch that. You went through like 100 packs or some shit, right?
100 packs, Dollar General.
Dollar Tree.
This was like the 90th pack. Like you have to
wild.
watch the whole video to get through that one. But
I
I think
remember you were tight about it.
I
'Cause you were
think-
like, damn, we ain't getting nothing.
dude, we ain't getting shit. I ain't get shit. But then they're 3 packs. They're constant 3 packs. Yo, actually, speaking of these, Alfredo Sauce, he found a box of Unified Minds, like 70 of those.
Oh, I saw that.
I was like, you
Wait,
better
wait,
open.
did he find it in store or was somebody selling it?
It was in Nation's Discord or somewhere. He was telling me.
Yeah. Because
he
I
said-
saw like, because people were like, you can weigh them and shit like that. So like, what if they took out the
Stupid.
heavy stuff?
I think he got it at a sports. He said he got it at a sports place, and I forgot what it was, but it was just Sneaker Expo. Okay, there we go. Shout out to the fish. Okay, so that's what I'm saying. So he found it randomly, and I was like, dude, there's got to be something in there. I don't know anything about Unified Minds besides Mewtwo Mew. So
The Mewtwo, the tube Mewtwo,
isn't Tube
There's
Mewtwo
that,
in?
which I never knew
Wait,
until like a few months ago that the Mewtwo EX is the EX or GX? Is the Mewtwo GX? I
GX.
think, is I didn't even know it was textured. I didn't even know. I thought the card wasn't textured, and people were all hyped about getting it. And I was like, "This is actually a stupid card." And then I
Isn't-
realized it was textured. I was like,
Yeah.
"Oh, it's kind of cool." Then.
Isn't Marshadow Machamp textured?
Yeah, and Burning. Well, no, that's in.
Unbroken
Oh wait,
Bonds.
hold on. Is it? No way.
The last
it?
4 sets
Unified
of Sun and
Minds?
Moon. the last four sets of Sun and Moon: Unbroken Bonds, Tag Team, Unified Minds, Cosmic Eclipse, Trainer Gallery Alt Arts. If you're wondering why the
You said
money,
Unified Minds
yeah. So the Tag Team was
has
first.
the champ.
No, Unbroken
No
Bonds
way.
does.
Does it? Yeah. I was going to say it was Unbroken Bonds. Yeah, because I
Yeah.
remember the pack art, and then Burning Shadows as well has another one. I think.
It doesn't. No, it doesn't have an alt art.
Can't remember.
Burning
What?
Shadows just has
Burning
Rainbow
Shadows?
Zard. Yeah, just Rainbow Zard. It's got full arts,
Are you
but
sure?
I don't think it has an
Oh,
alt
you're
art.
right. It is Unbroken Bond.
Yeah.
Unbroken Bond. Yeah, that's the one. Yeah, you're right. Unbroken Bonds. Yeah.
So
Damn, I'm
I
tripping.
think I realized
Over here.
while we're talking about it why Generation 7, why the tag team alts are so expensive. It's because they're tag
Why?
team. They're tag team and they're alt arts. That's it. Like they just got the market manipulated them so high, but like they're not just individual alt arts. They're not just one Pokemon, but they're tag teams.
Yeah, but it's like, why all of a sudden did it get hyped? Like, I don't understand. I'm not into
Two
the whole
Pokemon and
people
two Pokemon
looking
in one
into
card.
like this manipulating that type of shit. Like, I don't understand it like that. I just go Pokemon card hunting. Like, that's all I do. And I rip packs. I vaguely watch the market and I see some stuff skyrocket out of nowhere, but like things that very much should be skyrocketing, in my opinion, whether they got manipulated or not. Like a perfect example. Do you remember the secret rare Alakazam from Fates Collide?
It's like a gold one, right?
It's like it's a gold with fucking Lugia and Umbreon in the background, and it's purple, and Alakazam's coming down. Bro, that
What is
card
it?
for the
Didn't they do that?
loss
Didn't they do that
is
for
like $20.
Mewtwo Breakthrough or Breakpoint did the same thing with the Mewtwo in the middle and like everything
Yeah,
around it.
yes, and it's like red in the background. It's creepy, but it's tough. But like that card, the Alakazam, was like $20 forever. All of a sudden, it's at 50, which I think it should be appreciated at 50. And if you can get a 10, it's even better because it was XY, where like cuts are not that great, but still.
Giratina tag team looks sus. Darkrai Umbreon's underrated. Isn't that a promo? There's a lot of those good ones. Like there's like a Deoxys Darkrai.
There's two
Deoxys
different
Umbreon.
ones. There's two different ones.
Alakazam EX, capital EX.
YouTube hyped it up and whatnot. Yo, I'm not gonna lie, bro. I forgot the dude's name, but there's a dude on Twitter right now that keeps on posting GX tag team pics, and he's like, "Yo, this," like every day, all day, every day, right?
Is
like,
it the dude that just sells one
he's
card?
like, "Got this."
Is it the dude that just posts one
Well,
card?
he's like, yeah, he like showed a picture recently of like Pikachu's Zekrom, the promo, the Venusaur, Celebi. He showed all these tag teams, and he's like, "Yo, I'm telling y'all right now, like all the time." And it's almost like so much that he's posting and talking about it, almost like either he's getting paid for it or there's like some sort of hidden agenda behind why he keeps talking about it so much. Like that's all I see from his posts now. I don't know why, but it's like I don't know. He keeps talking about the price and how like it's cheap, and I do know it's cheap. I get it, but it's like, why are you constantly posting this? Like every single time I go on Twitter, I'm seeing it on my news feed of like this dude posting about tag team promo cards and shit that's like cheap right now or whatever.
Solgaleo
Maybe
Lunala.
I don't understand Twitter that well.
So anything PGH Pokemon just said it. Anything with Lily is hyped.
Yeah, why?
Vulpix.
She not even
Lily.
bad. Like, yo, Adam said it the best, bro. Skyla is slim dick.
Generation 5,
And
man.
people be like, yo, she's 12. I don't give a like y'all that watch the anime and get like deep into it and stuff like that. It might be weird to you, but like if we're just comparing things that like what people are attracted to, like Lily, what? She's like skin and bones. Unless you just don't like to lift weights, your boy needs slim thick. That's just me. But I don't know. Not a lot of people will agree. Maybe you just like skinny chicks. I don't know. Or yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
Or that. We'll
Also,
keep it.
this is apple juice. Don't steal anybody's brand because nobody else can drink. Just one person.
Melanie can cook according to Dax. Dummy thick. Give
Wait,
give me Melanie
Melanie
all
can
day.
cook?
That thick PGH Pokemon. Give me Melanie all day. That thick
Yo,
thick.
Melanie is thick and she can cook. That's wifey material, bro.
That's
On some
Eddie's
real
favorite.
shit.
That's Eddie's favorite card.
Melanie?
I think so.
Melanie, who else? Yo, it would have been tough if they brought back Sabrina.
I
I ain't
was
got
hoping.
nothing for
I
like
was
some goth
hoping.
chick.
I was hoping they'd
But
bring back Sabrina for 151 because of Alex Zam. Because of the Alex Zam SIR.
oh,
I was
oh,
like,
like well, yeah, because they also brought back Kadabra as well, so it's like that would have
mhm.
been dope if they did. I wanted to see Lieutenant Surge. I was like, homie was like, that man didn't give a shit how old Ash was, and he put motherfucker in his place in the anime. He's like,
Yo,
Raichu,
Raichu swung that tail,
and
nailed Pikachu out.
fuck him up.
No, they did it right. I mean, they picked Erica. They picked something
Yeah,
that everybody likes. Because I feel like if you
yeah,
pick
that is
Misty,
true.
151's tough. Like if you picked Misty, there's people that like Misty, but then there's people that also hate her because of how annoying she was in the anime. And then Sabrina's like,
Yeah,
okay, if you're into goth chicks, like we just had Marnie, you know.
yeah.
So
Erica's like a pleasant, like
it's supposed to be what, a fun
kind-hearted
set,
person.
like a fun set.
Elsa Sparkle is thick. Really? I thought she was. I thought she wasn't thick. I didn't think she was thick.
Zook saying Blaine. I mean, you trying to have an old Gaifu, old man Gaifu?
Blaine's alright, but he ain't.
Blaine with the wig.
Bla-
Blaine with the wig from the anime.
Blaine was just weird. Yeah, I don't know. I always thought Lieutenant Surge was so tough because I always said I was gonna be like that with my kids. Like if I'm teaching my little girl how to play basketball and she's going for a shot, like I'm sending that shit across the yard. Like nah, you can't get around me. Like Lieutenant Surge
I gotta
did
look
not
up. I gotta
care.
look up the
Ash
whole
was
time.
10 or 8.
Bro, I gotta look up
Yeah.
like this the whole time. Like, bro, can you sit down?
I
Can you
just-
come
I-
down?
I just thought it was hilarious. Like Ash comes up to his gym and he's like ready to battle, and so Lieutenant Surge is like, I'm gonna put you in your place, boy.
I'm wondering if they're
He
gonna
didn't even
remake.
care.
Like, I'm wondering what they're gonna do now. Like, if they could you know how there's shows that are just remade over and over again. I mean, they haven't done anything
Yeah.
with the original Gen 1, and now that Ash is done, it's like, so you guys gonna remake it? You gonna bring Ash back?
Right.
You know, like,
But now he's 25. That'd
Well-
be weird. I don't know if I'd watch it.
an adult Ash.
Adult.
I mean, it'd be
Yeah,
like
I don't
it'd be
know.
for us that are 30. It wouldn't be anything bad. It'd be like, yo, I'm 30 years old, and I'm out here trying to mess people up with my Pikachu still.
Well, let me ask you this. So, like, speaking back on Obsidian Flames, so mad people are saying that they're skipping Obsidian Flames because they want to save for Scarlet 151. What are you gonna do?
What are you saving? There's no box. There's no booster box. 151.
No,
Scarlet
no, no,
151
not just a booster box. I'm just saying, like, they're saving their money to buy only 151 and just skipping the set Obsidian Flames because they don't want to miss out on, like, they want to have their funds ready for the next set. Like, are
It's
you
gonna-
gonna skip Obsidian Flames or are you gonna buy singles or like?
If I'm gonna, I mean, no, I'm gonna do what I've been doing already with Scarlet and Violet base and Paldea. I'm gonna get singles like when I'm at the end, pretty much. Like I don't
Yeah.
buy base packs. I'm not buying as many Paldea packs anymore either because I have pretty much both sets mastered. So
I
the hype
think
to open
with
new
Obsidian
cards.
Flames. Yeah, I think Obsidian Flames. People don't realize. Like I've already spoke to Min Max Games. I spoke to other people from. Damn, I'm forgetting his name. Like Pokey. Oh my gosh, I'm forgetting the
Pokey
name.
Annie.
I think he made a video. Pokey. No, I don't talk to Danny like that. But they were just like, yo, we got triple our allocations. Like if they were like almost triple. Like if they were gonna try to get.
I don't
300
even.
booster
I don't even think I
boxes.
put it in order for the UPC.
It doesn't matter. It's gonna be. You're gonna get it.
Yeah,
easy.
it's like the Zard UPC from last year. It's the same thing.
It's gonna be. Yeah. If I've learned anything, which I'm not that person to like give people that advice. It's more like what I think what I've seen being in the hobby and like if you want this, take it. If not, do whatever the fuck you want to do. It's your money. But like the UPC is gonna be, people are like, but there's a gold Mew. It doesn't fucking matter. Like Pokemon has learned
No, the
to keep up with the
UPC
demand.
is gonna
And
do
if
the
you haven't
same
learned anything
thing.
from celebrations, like,
The UPC is gonna do the same thing these bastards did. It's gonna ruin them. It's
but they
gonna.
said that the gold Mew is a gold like metal card.
So it's not the SAR that's in 151.
So there's the SAR and the Mewtwo AR, and then there's the no, yeah, sorry, yeah, Mew SAR, the Mewtwo AR, and then it's a gold Mew, but it's actually like a gold card, like metal gold card.
You know, I was looking at
And
Charizard.
so
The Charizard metal card's $125 raw right now. I think that's stupid.
the
The metal
that's
card, the metal from
I
Celebrations.
just yeah. I made like a video when it first came out. I'm like, who's to say like people can't just make these metal cards? You know what I mean? Like you could totally get away with making a fake metal card. You just have to get the background that they did for the UPCs instead of just having a regular gold background. It can just
I,
be a blue one.
I forgot who I was talking to. I was actually kind of upset that the UPC has the cards from like 151 Japanese has all those cards, but then they turned the Mewtwo
Right.
and the Mew into promos, and I'm like, I mean, it would have been cool to pull them, but I guess I
Yeah.
get
Oh, yeah. That would have been tough as shit. I'm just glad they didn't do that with Alakazam because Alakazam, in my opinion, is by far the best SAR in that entire set.
Yeah,
Like,
no,
that's
I think
just my
Alakazam is the
opinion.
best.
Alakazam's also like my second favorite Pokemon, but like it's Alakazam for me, and then I would say probably the Blastoise, maybe the Venusaur, the Giovanni, and then I'd put Zard like towards the end of like top 5
I'm going Alakazam first.
SARs.
I'm going Alakazam
Yeah.
first for sure. Zapdos is good. I'm a big fan.
Oh shit! I take that back. I take that back. I take out Venusaur. I take out
Birds.
Venusaur.
Birds.
I almost might take out Zard, bro. I just like the storyline, but like
I would put full
Hell.
art Charizard over anything over
Before
most of
the-
before the SIR or the SAR.
if you were to put the SAR Zard from 151 and the, I guess it's the SAR Terra Dark Zard next to each other, which one are you picking?
Dark Zard.
They're both Zards, but which one? The Terra one?
Terra. I know I said
Yeah.
Dark Zard. The Terra Dark or whatever.
Oh shit, my bad. I
Yeah,
didn't hear you.
yeah. The Terra
Yeah,
Dark Zard.
Dark Zard all fucking day, all day long. Like the Terra Zard, I know the shit is corny. The thing
Yeah.
on top of its head, like I know this shit is corny, but that crystallized looking shit, that
That's-
card
if
looks
it
like
didn't-
it was AI generated. And it looks
So
fierce as fuck.
Matt was raging about it because he was like, dude, I can't stand all these top hat looking Pokemon because that's all it is. They have just a top hat.
Yeah.
Like they
If
should.
they would have taken that off and just left it crystallized, oh my god.
No, if
That
they
would've been-
if they did it the way they did Crystal Onyx back in the day in Gen 1 anime, that I feel like that's what Terra should have been. Terra should have been
Yeah.
the whole crystallized Pokemon. But then they do these top hats and I'm like, it's kind of dumb.
The top hat kind of screwed up. Agreed, Ali. Would you agree with Death Angels? The Pokemon. The Pikachu's.
The Zard is weak
AR
in
hit.
151.
Oh yeah, Pikachu AR hits. Yeah.
Yeah, Death Angel said
I
it. The
just-
Zard
yeah.
is weak in 151. I think so too. I think the Zard in 151's is weak. I think it's all about the Blastoise.
Oh yeah. If we're just ranking the big three, I put Blastoise, Venusaur, then Zard out of all of them.
Yeah, I think the
I don't know.
Blastoise. I think
Yeah.
the Blastoise wins out of the whole thing. And you and I talked about this
That's
already.
Zard. Yeah.
Full art Zard.
You
Okay.
remember the Zard from Expeditions? It's got like it almost looks like a claymation.
It's like him in
Remember
the
that one?
background, like flying.
Yeah, hold on, I gotta pull it up. Because I remember this one, and I was like, "What the actual fuck is that?" Like, I was so mad that was a Zard. Was it? It was Expedition, I think. I hope so. So I'm on Pokelector, right? Oh yeah, it was Expedition.
So
Oh
I don't know
my gosh, I
the
hate
the
this
order of
Zard.
cards. I think I'm gonna do Zapdos, Alakazam, Full Art. I don't know, Blastoise, Full Art Charizard. Yeah,
This one?
I hate that Charizard. I think it's dumb.
Fuck, it's so. What? That's the sorry excuse for Zard. So that one reminds me of the SAR from 151, but the opposite. Like its neck looks so long, and it just looks like weird as hell. Like it just did like a line of coke, and then the SAR from 151 has like a chub for a neck. Like it has no neck. Like it's been hitting the gym for too long. Traps became the neck. Like such a weird ass Zard. My hands down the best Zard art in my opinion. Crystal Charizard from Skyridge. No, Clopolis? Skyridge. Yes. Oh, I love that. Brilliant Stars is nice, but like the Charizard from Skyridge is what I remember in the anime, if that makes sense. Like that was
So
really
I
that's what
actually
hit
I
home.
actually have to show you. My wife was drawing the before this card was released. She randomly was drawing a Charmander and
Cap,
Bulbasaur, and the Bulbasaur had a
cap,
Charmander wrapped in the Vine Whips. And I'm like,
cap.
I was
Where's the
like,
picture? Where's the timestamp?
hey baby,
Timestamp.
send me the picture, the Charmander.
No, she's making it right now. She's making it
She never
right
finished
now.
it. No, it's literally just a
I'm
Charmander.
just kidding. I'm just kidding.
Yo, but you see my avatar? You saw how fast she did it?
Yo, she did though. That was literally like within the time that we were talking about it, right?
Yeah.
Like I feel like she finished it right after we got off.
We were talking with Alex about God knows what, and she was just in the background and she finished it. She hasn't touched it since that day. I've used the same picture.
EGH Pokemon X says Alakazam,
Birds, Mewtwo.
Mewtwo.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
So Alakazam, the
Mewtwo.
birds.
The Mew, yeah. Damn, I take this. I fucked it all up. Hold on. Okay. I don't even think the big. So Blastoise is in there for me. Alakazam, the birds. It's yeah, Alakazam for sure is wild. The birds. Mew, yes.
So the birds,
Blastoise.
the birds though, when Adam pulled it, because Adam pulled it on DJ's stream, that shit was insane.
Damn.
That shit was
Damn.
insane.
I missed it.
Oh, that was a wild night.
Wow, I
that
can
was the
watch
same night that I pulled a ton
Oh,
of
you
cards
can
for
watch this
Paldea.
in. Yo, Dax, you watching this in VR? What the?
I can see
Doesn't even
y'all's
work.
legs. He's got X-ray vision. You can see the whole thing. Dax is here somewhere, probably.
Yeah, I didn't know he was over there somewhere. But
What else? What else?
yeah, I don't know. With like I think Obsidian Flames. I'm actually hoping that the prices become like they stay cheap. Like I said this in my like podcast like 2 weeks ago. So many people were so concerned about like 151 in the Japanese market. Like, bro, do you not remember like 2-3 years ago where people were like fucking pissed that they couldn't find shit on the shelf and like English was like hard to find and like you could get
During
booster
the
boxes
battle
in
style era.
Japanese for like 50-60 bucks.
During the battle style
that?
days. During
Yeah,
the battle
yeah,
style
you
chill and
couldn't
rain
find-
days, you couldn't
bro.
find anything.
You would find 2-pack like Fairfield things on the shelf and be like, oh, restock. Like, and now nobody wants to touch anything, and everybody's over here, like it's like a pissing contest of like who can get Japanese, and the English is like selling for dirt cheap. Like what? I don't know. Like if you're an English
if it
collector,
stays like that-
if you like sealed too, get this shit now.
No, if it stays like that, because like we talked about this, full art trainers right now that are $1, why wouldn't I buy it?
Yes,
Why wouldn't I buy it?
bro. I literally pulled all this shit out too for. Let me see if I have it. I might have it here.
I might as well get the goods.
Yeah, for real, bro. Like, it's. Hold on. Where did I put these cards, man? I'm gonna lose my mind if I can't find them. Maybe they're right here. I don't know. Did I leave them here? I'm tripping. Anyways, if I do, oh, nope, that's not it. I got shit everywhere. But these full art trainer cards, bro. Like, I picked up. I think I picked up 9. I picked up 5 full art trainers, 4 full art SARs trainers for under $45. Like a Paldea Evolved. It's nuts, bro. Like you can.
It's because you did pull Iono.
there's-
That's
there's-
right. So that's the only problem with
Yeah.
Paldea Evolved. Like I did this Scarlet and Violet base. I pulled this.
Yeah.
I followed it up with this.
Yeah.
Like, and then
Yep.
I followed it up with these two. I'm like, I'm done. And
It's
two
like
of
that was
these.
it. That's all you needed.
And 2 of the
the Maridon
Gardevoir.
is sick.
Yeah, you see what I'm saying? Yeah,
Yeah.
the Maridon is
Damn.
sick, for sure. I pulled every set. Scarlet and Violet base was probably the best openings I've ever done. And then I just bought the
That's
rest
nuts.
for dirt cheap.
Yeah. Yeah.
Paldea. Paldea
I
is
don't
tough though.
mind it. I kind of wish. Oh, we pulled. Wait, did you see? We pulled the magic card
I saw it.
tonight.
I hopped in right in your live because I was talking to Vark and I was getting the stream ready to go, and I hopped in yours because I was going to tell you here's the link, and I see the fucking fish. I'm like, are you kidding me? I was like, this man.
Bro, the third pack in that box, we pulled a Grusha. Well, the case itself is just stupid. We pulled like I don't even know, like five
Was this the second box or
SAR
the first one?
trainers.
Was this the second box or was this Dax's box still? Did you?
The fish was pulled in Pokesteve's box,
Okay.
but Dax got he got two SARs. He got
Son of a
Giacomo
bitch.
and oh my god, what did he get? Dax, what did you get, bro? I got your shit right here. I promise I'm not switching it out. Oh yeah, that's what it was. Look, this is like these are his top three pulls in that
Dendro.
box. Hold on.
Uh
Yeah, I'm
oh.
gonna
Uh oh.
focus.
Pay your bill.
Yeah.
Dude, he pulled Chi
What?
and Giacomo
And
Dendro.
and then he pulled
Stop.
what is it? Florigato as well. Like he had a almost every box that we've opened up so far has 12 to 13 hits. Almost everybody has gotten one, if not two SARs.
Which is great.
In this case,
Which is great.
it's like freaking awesome.
We don't get that in Gen
And
8.
then
we don't
freaking
get alt
Pokesteve.
cards in Gen 8. We get like a rainbow trainer. The fuck?
Yeah.
Like
that oh gosh, I hated that.
I hate the rainbows.
Mila absolutely loved the rainbow rares, but the fact that it was a secret rare blows, bro. Like this dude, oh my gosh, Pokesteve, bro. This man killed it. He killed it. That's stupid. Like what? He got like
the fish.
hold on.
Uh
We get to
Here
focus.
we go again.
Okay.
4K.
Focus here. There you go.
The
Look at
fish,
that.
the DJ. So you pull Grusha and Giacomo SIR with the fish.
Yes,
That's
bro. How did he get two
crazy.
trainer ones?
That's crazy.
Like
But
that's
but look at-
nuts.
But Dax is the same way. Like he pulled Chi SIR, and then the other ones. You know.
Yeah. I like it, but I do understand why some people are a little bit annoyed by it because it's like you don't want it to be that easy, but it's also like it's tough because when you pull it, you're just like, dude, this is fun as shit. Like you get hyped
Right,
no matter
that's what I'm
what the
saying.
cost is.
I was
Yeah.
Hold on.
I don't know.
So when I
it's-
pulled this, I was like super hyped because I was like, okay, that's $45 off the table. It's
Right.
worth it, but that's for
Yeah.
a trainer though, which is crazy.
Yeah. And what's crazy too, like mad people will be like, oh bro, like it shouldn't matter how much it costs. Like I'm like, okay, look it. I know it's not all about money. Trust me, I get it. But I always tell people too, like you still should know the value of your collection because God forbid you're in a position where an emergency happens or there's a hospital. So what are you going to have to liquidate? You're going to have to liquidate your collection. That's going to be the first for most people, the first thing that's going to have to start to move if you need an influx of cash. So you should know the amount of money that you're investing in some of these things. Like taking the whole, cracked out Pokemon collector that sees everything on the shelf and like wants to buy everything for a minute and just realize like, okay, some of the stuff you do need to know the value of it because God forbid you need that kind of money like immediately. At least you know that you can liquidate quick.
Yeah, like
know?
if you have a bunch of Evolving Skies ETPs, that can move. But if you have
Yes,
like a bunch
quick.
of if you have a bunch of Battle Styles booster boxes, like a case of them, it's like not so quickly.
Yeah.
And then again, if you have like individual packs, like that's the problem. So I have a bunch of random stuff, but I do have stuff that can move if I need to. So and that's what I
Yeah.
think most people
Yeah.
they don't know what they have until like they start looking around and they're so funny enough, I was talking to this guy who does Whatnot nearby, and he was telling me that people buy a bunch of stuff from him, like individual singles, and then they get into debt, and then they end up selling him back his whole collection. I'm like, that sucks. It's like,
For a cheaper price than he bought it.
yeah. I'm like, why'd you spend the money then if you knew you were gonna be in the hole? That's what sucks.
Yeah. But that's the thing. It's like you just never. I don't know. You just never know. It's like it's for some people they just want that gratification of just like holding it in their hand and just like,
So that
claiming it to be theirs.
that makes me wonder like how rip and shippers feel because it's like you get the gratification of pulling the card, but you pull it for somebody else. So it's like and
Well,
then-
that's so funny that you said that. I literally had the exact. That's crazy. That's crazy that you just said that shit. I had the exact same perspective for the long time, right? But obviously, I recently did like one. I've done a break in the past before, but I did like 2 booster boxes or something like that. It wasn't anything crazy. But I did a break for this case that Palde evolved, right?
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie, bro. It's actually hella fun, especially for like because I do it just for the members. I don't do it for like just random people that want to buy. I do it just for the members. And so like for me, because I know these people, or like at least you feel like you know them. Obviously, not all of us have met in person or
Well,
anything, but
it's more
when you
it's more
pull it for them,
personal.
like it gets yeah,
Yeah.
it's just it's like when I pulled Pokestee the Magic card, bro, like that shit was so gratifying
Yeah.
because like we were clearly for the past 3 streams have been on the hunt specifically for just that card, and then he's been waiting for like a week because I had some shit happen with family and stuff, and like jumped on the live stream, and then he pulls the Magic card or like pulling the Grusha or the like all that stuff. Like I don't know, I get hyped over it too, so that's probably why.
So DJ pulled this on stream for me.
Yeah.
He pulled
Like,
this on.
okay, well, here, talk about from the receptive end. How did it make you feel when he pulled that for you?
He pulled my chase. This was my
Yeah.
chase. And it's funny because during his
Yeah.
stream I was like, I want Meowscarada SIR. I was like, there's 2 cards that I want: Meowscarada SIR and Dendra Full Art. I told him that at the beginning. And this was one pack: Meowscarada SIR and Dendra Full Art. One pack.
That's crazy.
I was like, there's just no way that happened. That stream was probably one of the
That's
wildest
what I'm
Saturdays
saying.
nights.
Like there is, so like if you're just like a rip and shipper, like I can get it. Like you
Yeah.
kind of lose the fun of things and stuff. Like I can see how that happens. But like
You
for me,
you make the money
when I
back.
did it
You
for
get
the
the
members-
well. Here's the thing: you make the money back. You have the views. If you have the people watching you, you're gonna sell out the box, and you're gonna have people buying your packs, and you make your money back, and you get the monetary asset of YouTube.
yeah,
But the collector in you, if you want to keep it, it's like that sucks. Because like let's just say you pull like you're opening 2 cases of Palde Evolved, you pull both Ionos, and you pull everything else, and I'm just like that sucks. That's why I don't think I could ever do rip and ship.
I guess it does to some degree. I guess like I don't know because like as I've gotten like deeper into the hobby, I've become way more like specific on the cards that I want to keep in my collection. I stopped becoming like this whole collect the master set, like binders and shit like that, back in like Shining Fates era, because it was just too much to keep up with, bro. And so like I stopped doing all that, and then I was like, all right, I'm just gonna collect. Yeah, I'm gonna make full art, alt arts, like all dedicated binders for it. That's it.
I have all the reverse rares, and they're like with the respective cards. And so, for instance, reverse rare and the regular card in here. I'm not gonna make
Eddie, Chad Ali.
I'm not gonna make a binder. It's just because
It's a rare sighting. It's a rare sighting.
But now that I think about it, I'm looking at my Gen, because a lot of the stuff that's in my binders are Gen 8 stuff, and I'm thinking, okay, do I want to keep a Battle Styles binder, for instance?
Yeah.
Like I could do, because I know we talked about it. I was like, I could keep a full art set. I'll take all the full arts from that set. Perfect, because they're already in the binder. But like, what's the point of having commons and uncommons? If you look at people's collections, like people that like have master sets or collect a ton of cards, how often do you go back and look at like your Vivid Voltage binder? You know?
Never.
You see what I'm saying?
Never.
How often? I actually
Literally
have a Vivid Voltage binder.
never.
ETB.
Wait, Ali, move your hand so I can take the Chad Ali pick. Let me get.
I ain't got no Twinkie, bro. So just right now.
Eddie, if you're gonna show up in here, oh man.
Yeah,
We needed that. I was hoping for the face reveal.
Said, "Yo, Eddie." He said,
"So, I was hoping for that. I was hoping for the face reveal. That shit was funny as fuck. That shit was funny as hell when Eddie first started.
Nah.
Oh,
the face reveal.
Yeah, man. It took forever for him to show.
I remember
his face.
because Eddie was always like, I was like, bro, one of these days you're gonna call it the wrong game. Like he just kept doing the hand signals and shit. But nah, I don't know, man. Like I think so. Like we're talking about Obsidian Flames again because I know for anybody that's watching
this entire topic,
there's absolutely no structure.
Yeah, there's no structure to this entire podcast. We're gonna talk.
There's no structure. We're just
we were
shooting
gonna talk about Obsidian Flames. Obsidian Flames. Everyone's gonna get it. There's people that say they're not gonna go for it are gonna go for it.
The people that said that they're not going to go for it are the same people that crucified me for Silver Tempest, but also DM me on Twitter asking for the link for the eBay store. Yo,
Do
bro, where can I get those?
Do I want to crucify you right now with Silver Tempest? No.
Bro, I've at it.
No, man, because I already said my piece. I would do the same. I would, bro. Matt and I talked about this. If you are a content creator, if you get views, if you are making money and you get product early, you are the only one out there posting that video, and you're the only one that's gonna get views. I dropped Lost Origin 2.5 weeks before release. My booster box video exploded.
You?
Yeah. I got Lost Origin from this dude that does Whatnot early. Like, he got it early.
Yeah.
It was worth it.
Yeah.
100% worth it.
Yeah.
I forgot what I pulled out of it because it was like October, but still. But that's the thing. It's like, you mean to tell me, regardless if the product was stolen, morals aside, I get that.
A lot of these people are gonna lie about it, bro, because they are a lot of people are just bitches about it. Like, a lot of people will sit there and they'll just be like, I would never do this, that, and the third. It's like, all right, bro, just because your demons are locked away in like a closet or some shit and nobody can expose you, or you like don't tell anybody, doesn't mean you're not doing stupid shit.
What if you genuinely, let's just say you didn't even know they were stolen. Let's just go with that. Let's just say you had no idea. You just said this dude just had them and you bought it from him. Then what are they gonna assume? Then either we have two things. They're gonna assume that they're gonna assume that it's stolen, or you're just gonna be like, oh, he got product early. There's always a lot of product early, bro.
If I've learned anything since that to now, like, yes, you should do your due diligence, right? However, if you're not somebody, so this is the issue I have. A lot of people correlate somebody's subscriber count to their amount of knowledge. Like, they immediately think that if they have a shit ton of subs, they have a shit ton of knowledge. Right? Like, I think that that's kind of stupid in my opinion, because it's like, just because somebody has subscribers doesn't mean that they have this immense amount of knowledge on certain things.
Yeah.
Whether to know things are stolen or what you do or whatever route you go about it, whatever, right? That's on you. Whatever. Deal with you're going to be held accountable. Deal with right, exactly. Deal with that shit. Move on. Whatever. But this whole like moral police thing, bro. I mean, so it's just like, bro, it ain't that serious, dog.
Bro, I told Opossum, I was like, and I was talking to him about it even after you posted your video and the whole issue with that. I was like, bro, I'm gonna keep it real with you. If I had early product, I'm gonna post it. Or no, I'm gonna post it within reason that I could not get in trouble, but early enough that like
someone said, "Do not tell Rattle."
Yeah, I know, I saw that, bro. If you posted the video before, let's just say Pokerev, then it's early.
Bro, it's but I'm not even gonna go into this conversation, bro. It is if Pokemon community is such a fucking double standard community, and like nobody will admit that shit. But I'm not gonna call anybody out because I frankly don't give a fuck. Like, if people do what they do because they do, like, do you, dog? It is what it is. I make my own content. I do my own shit. I'm creative. Like, I think it's creative to what I like to do, but I'm never gonna point the finger at somebody on the type of content that they make, because who are we to say who enjoys it or who doesn't like it? And like, you know what I mean? Like, people like to watch people mowing lawns for an hour on YouTube, and those videos will get 1 million views. I give two shits about somebody mowing a lawn.
Yeah.
Content is content.
But there's always someone that's going to watch it.
Right. There's always someone that's going to watch it. But like, I don't know.
There's always,
it's one of those things where it's like, I don't know. Like, are we paid movie critics now? Like, I don't know.
Yeah, and then you go back to the whole, like, right now, we go find Obsidian Flames and you see it at Target, like, you have to post a receipt because then you got 1 million people, like, counting you down. How'd you get it? Bro.
Fuck your receipt. That's all I gotta say to that bullshit, bro. Like, that's where I'm at with all that. At this point with, like, YouTube and shit like that, if I keep saying it, man, learning anything on all this stuff, because I started a YouTube, like, fitness channel. I started all this other stuff for, like, fitness. I started a lot of endeavors ever since like this year.
Do you even lift, bro?
Nah, bro, not at all. You have to give no fucks about what anybody thinks. To some degree, I say that. Because if everybody thinks you're an asshole, at some point you might actually be an asshole. Just realize that, you know. But if it comes down to like the type of stuff that you're posting or whatever, like if you're not hurting anybody, if you're not like causing any harm, you're not doing any illegal activities, like no pun intended, but like things like that,
Facts.
like who cares, bro? Just do
You know
what you want to do. Do
you
what
know
makes you
what's funny?
happy.
When I first started this, I was like, man, I'm gonna get so upset if someone gives me like makes fun of me or gives me shit in the comments. And now like recently I posted a video. I did my one video that the title was "This is the End." And some
Yeah.
guy was like, "Man, this was some major clickbait," and I'm unsubbing to you right now, and I'm like, "Well, thanks for watching the video, bro. I appreciate you.
That's what you say to them.
I appreciate the views."
Yeah,
And I just
yeah.
laughed my ass off. I'm like, "You did me a favor by watching my video, and put
Right.
engagement."
You don't, and like this is not to like, because I think shorts are, some people are gonna judge, but I think shorts are fucking stupid. But like they have the potential to fluff your stats, right?
Sorry for
And
partying.
so like I had a, yeah,
That's what shorts did to me. It
I have
blew
a
up.
few videos that, yeah. Didn't I say like all like the people think it's stupid, but like the cutting the card thing, like it actually blew up.
Yeah.
Like it was just, anyways. 7 million views on that video. I have a few that have like 3 million, 2 million, a million, whatever.
Yeah.
When you get a million views on anything, the amount of comments, bro, I kid you not, at one point notifications were like I think I took a screenshot the other day, and I can't believe I can keep up with like the comments that matter in my opinion. 5,000 notifications, and I don't even know that people that constantly get millions of views all the time, how do you even keep up with that? You know what I mean? But
Bro, I have
I don't even
one
respond
short.
to some of these shorts comments.
So I have the one short that blew up almost a million, and I keep getting comments on that. I'm just like, why are you guys
Bad
commenting
haters.
on a short that I posted almost a year ago? And I'm thinking like,
It just keeps going into the algorithm.
Yeah,
It just keeps going into like the shorts shelf. And like you will get the most amount of hate because it'll start to reach an audience that's just completely irrelevant to Pokemon. Like it just, YouTube sees it and they're just like, oh, it keeps doing well. It keeps doing well. And they just keep on broadening the audience. And now it's like at a point where it's like people that love dog food or something
no,
like that.
but if you
that
get
are
comments
commenting
where people
on my
just post like
videos.
a letter as a comment, I'm like, bro, what is this? But then again, I know it's like
Yeah,
kids.
yeah.
It really just is kids that are just scrolling up and up and up and down.
Well,
So,
people will always like on every video that has to do with a pack opening that you pull like a banger, they'll just comment fake, and that's it. And it's literally just to trigger people. It's like some people, and this is how weird people are, bro. They'll like comment, they'll say something shitty about your content, and they're like, and you'll be like, okay, like, or you'll comment back, say something, right? They'll be like, oh, bro, I didn't, I just, on the low, I'm actually a huge fan. I'm like, bro, they just want you to comment back.
I
Like,
love the ones that say,
I don't
please
know.
pin my comment or this card's fake. I get them all the time.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
I post a video and it's like, yo, your card's fake. I'm like, all right, cool, bro.
It's every time, every time. And then I actually leaned into it. Like, remember where I had like all those customized cards? Like,
That
what is
thick Charizard.
yeah, I got
Is
it.
it the
still. Where
churros?
is it?
The blue eyes white dragon Charizard?
Yes, the churro.
The churro, I saw that too.
That's like one of my favorite ones. Oh yeah, there you go.
Did you get all these on Etsy?
For everybody watching, I pulled this, and it was
Stop.
out of a pack. It was a sealed pack.
Stop.
It's real, dog. People would always say fake. I was like, I'll give y'all motherfuckers fake. If
That's
what you
as
want, I'll
fake
give you
as this card. As
Yeah, there you
fake
go.
as
Exactly.
that
It's
card.
not fake at all, bro. But like everybody will say fake. But anyways, the content stuff or whatever, I don't know, bro. Like the way I have been lately with content is like I just post what I want to post. I have fun with it, and like I comment back to like those that are commenting, and I appreciate all the people that are supporting. But like I have absolutely no expectations when I post videos now. Like I'm not trying to make no fucking Pat Flynn video where it's like, fucking producers, editors, and thumbnailers, and like I'm not trying to hire a team to run my YouTube channel. So like what I do now is what I can do, and it's within my time or like my means of time. No knock to him, by the way. Like that's cool, but I'm not about to hire a production team.
What's crazy is like I used to comment on every single comment, like respond to every comment, but it just got to the
Yeah.
point where it's like now it's too much. Not to toot my own horn or anything, but I was just like, man, this is exhausting.
Some of them too are just stupid comments. Like
Yeah.
pin me, give me free Pokemans, and just sometimes people just say shit that I don't even know what they're saying. And I'm like, you're from Indonesia. I can
Yeah, I had
tell.
a dude on my
Like I
Instagram
don't
who
even
was like,
understand
"Yo,
what you're
can I have
posting right
free
now.
cards?" I'm like, I don't
Yeah,
even know where you're at.
all the time. I get that daily, daily DMs as well.
Yeah.
And then some people will be like, bro, this guy doesn't comment back or message back. I think I do a pretty good like job at messaging people back. But like if your direct message to me is, can I get free cards? I'm not even gonna say no. I'm just not gonna answer.
You might as well send him an energy card.
No, I'm not gonna take that time. It's just stupid.
A brilliant stars
They're
Bidoof.
not like it's different if they were a fan or something like that. But like you're just like, yeah, I'll send you like an energy card or something like that. Which I still to this day will think is weird, like signing cards and people ask for that stuff. Like
Yo, PGH Pokemon, I want a
I don't think of
signed
myself
Magikarp. This man,
a sign. I want a signed energy.
I'll take a signed
Yeah, the first
Magikarp.
time I had somebody ask me for a signed energy, I thought it was weird. I was like, do you want my name or do you want like Seismic Shock TV? Like, what do you? I don't know what you want. And so like yeah, it's cool. Don't get me wrong, but like it's still, you just I don't know. I don't get used to it.
Yo, where are the free
You
cards?
got it, JC.
God, I got a box of bulk.
Bro, the worst is when people walk into the live streams and they'd be like, is there a giveaway? What's the giveaway? I'm like, hey, fuck out of here, dog. There was a giveaway, but then you came and now it's all now nobody gets a giveaway. You shit. Everybody wears diapers.
This is what
Code
everyone
cards.
makes a big deal about it. Yo, Vark, if you're watching, here you go. There's your code cards.
Oh my god.
The amount of like, who's that
Kenny?
kid?
Kenny?
Yeah, Kenny. Every single
Kenny's
time.
like, hey guys, just so you guys know, don't touch my code cards. I'm like, Kenny, don't you entitled ass motherfucker, don't be coming in my stream saying that. But I don't ever block him or anything like that because I truly, even if he's not a kid, I think it's funny as shit.
Yo, do I see the Forge TCG in the chat? It's about time he made his reappearance. Dude, there's a lot of people though. Not go switch topics real quick. There's a lot of people that like not just the Forge because you never met Jesse, but there's a lot of people that like fall out and come back into the hobby because like for instance like Justin's out temporarily for the semester.
Yeah.
And as content creators, like
He's out from creating content, but not like out completely.
yeah, no, he's taking a break. Him and I talked as well, so I got it.
Yeah.
I understood what he was going through, but like people like us content creators, people just don't understand like what we have in the background. Like if you think about it, like
The real shit.
yeah. So like for instance, like you with Mila, me with my daughter, my wife. Like if you think about it, like people just don't know that. They just see our persona and like how we are when we're either on Discord live or on our own channel. And it's just like, whoa, something died. Anything you're saying, I can't hear. Hold on. Some horrible luck with live streaming. God. How do I do this?
It's okay. What just happened?
I don't even know if I don't know if I'm good or
audio.
not. Yeah.
Can you hear now?
Wow.
Bet.
But I think my AirPods are gonna die at some point eventually.
Zam, Zitty. Trying to get Arctic streaming. He's been scared. You're good. You're good. Yeah. Everybody says you're good. What's the delay? Is it 2, 3, 4?
I got that low.
It's about 5.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like 5 seconds. That's not bad at all.
The ultra latency or whatever.
But yeah, yeah, I think we already talked about it. The content. Well, I mean, what did we talk about? We talked about Obsidian Flames.
So
we talked about content
Obsidian
creating.
Flames. We talked about Silver Tempest and you and Silver Tempest.
We vaguely talked about it.
Nah, we don't.
Nobody's ready. Nobody's ready for that conversation, bro.
Trust me, we're gonna have a conversation with Poker MNC, and it's gonna be a good one because he's got a lot to say
about it.
Not just that, no, just in general. Because him and I talked about it on the side already. Not you, just in general. When you get a lot of of the old school collectors,
this is
he's
my
an old school
opinion
collector,
too, bro.
He's
right,
an old school collector.
like that's, I don't know, bro. It's a lot of it too has to do with age, right? Like we're in our 30s. He's like mid 30s. You get to a certain point where it's like, I don't know, man. Like the people that take this hobby that serious, it's like there are some issues in your life that you need to address, and it ain't gonna be me calling you out, like, because there's some other shit that you gotta deal with. I don't know if it's your fucking love life. I don't know if it's like, I don't know what's going on in your life. Maybe you hate your job or something like that. But like, there's something deep there, bro. For you to go out of your way to like figure out what somebody else is doing and always talk about it, I think it's just weird, bro.
I'm not gonna make
what Zook was talking about.
What?
You said what?
No, I was gonna say I'm not gonna make a big deal, but I mean everyone's got their own thing. Like I said, us as content creators, we post what we can, we post what we want to post, we talk about what we want to talk about. If you support the channels, whatever we do,
yeah,
that's all that matters. And if you don't watch us, you don't like us, even better. I mean, it doesn't matter. It's one less person to deal with.
Yeah, the Forge TCG says, bro, it's all a game, man. I threw shade. I'll be honest, but you know what? At the end of the day, it's just cardboard hidden. Record on OBS.
Bro, that's all it is.
I don't use OBS to record.
It's shiny cardboard.
Like, I think a lot of people want to know too. But it's like, yeah, I know the game, bro. But it's like, let me put it like this: a lot of people aren't ready for the type of shit that some people take when it comes to like criticism on the internet, right? Like, imagine you have thousands of people coming at you talking about you're a piece of shit, talking about you're a wetbag, talking about this, that, and the third, bro. Like some racist shit, right?
Who are you calling a wetbag?
If you have thin skin, bro, dog, some people were like, go back to your fucking country. Like, I heard your name was Ali, fucking terrorist. Like, what? Like, what? Like, outlandish shit, bro. Just outlandish, right? And like, to me, I thought about it one time. I was talking to OKJ Love. Like, I think I told you about this. I was talking to him, I don't even know, like a month ago or so. And I was like, yo, bro, did you, like, if you just think about it, right? Like, any kind of criticism that I've ever gotten in the past for like whatever it may be, I'm comfortable with myself. I'm cool with myself. There's mad people that would talk shit. I blocked so many people off the channel, but only recently, like, I unblocked everybody because I just got to a point where I'm like, I don't really give a fuck. People can say what they want to say. That takes time to build that kind of like energy for understanding social media and criticism that you get. But it's just like, it's crazy. I thought about it. I'm like, yo, I'm hella like, this is just me personally. This is not to sound cocky. I'm confident in myself, like in the sense of like, I have like this intense trust for me and my capabilities and what I can do. And you become like a confident person. Yes, going to the gym, all that stuff helps even more with your mental health and physical health. But like, imagine if I was somebody who was already lacking confidence, or somebody who already had, issues with like suicide thoughts and stuff like that. Like, imagine if that was the case and you have somebody coming at you and like trying to break you down over shit and they don't even know who you are.
But see, that's what I'm saying.
Who knows how that can end?
There's all these people that are they're trigger fingers. They'll just type anything they want with no repercussion, without knowing like what we do on the side, what we do in our background. Like what you had going on last fall and last winter. Me, same thing with my background stuff. So it's like people just don't know that.
And that too, bro. Nobody even knows the shit that I was going through in my real life.
You see what I'm saying?
At all. And like I may talk about it at some point, but like nobody even knows that shit, bro. And like some of the people that I've talked to that heard about it, they're like, bro, you don't have to explain yourself. Like, we get it. Like that was what they're saying. But like, yeah, like what you were saying, bro, there's so much other shit that goes on behind closed doors. Like, and I say it in these like motivational, like I make motivational ones or quirky ones every day, but it's like, yo, just be kind because you don't know what people are going through, bro. Like some people really be fighting things that they never talk about, or
Yep.
they don't have a platform, or they don't have anybody in their life to talk about
Yep.
it. You know what I mean? Not to say that that was me, or that's not to say
But
like I
you
had that
just
kind of
don't
like
know. You
issue.
just genuinely don't know what someone's
Right.
going through, and that's just kind of how it is too.
Right.
Like in the chat right now, like Forge said it. He got drunk. Everyone knows the rest of that story. But like, I'm gonna
I don't
compare.
know shit about it.
So
Enlighten me.
he got drunk. He had fun. He went off, and that was it. And then some people like were bashing him about it. But like, I compare that to the whole situation with you with Silver Tempest. People were bashing you about it. Someone makes the mistake, move on. You know, it's like
Yeah.
even if you make an apology or you don't, who cares? Move on. Because at the end of the day, what are we all here for? Either to watch content, to watch the content that we all enjoy, or it's watching shiny cardboard, or we all the appreciation of
Right.
shiny cardboard. So
Well, I
that's
think
where the
like
deeper part.
people. So like, okay, this is like if we were to like talking about religion, right? Like everybody always says like sin is sin. Doesn't matter the severity of it. Yes, it does matter to some degree, bro. Like there is a difference between you lying to your 4-year-old daughter saying that Santa is real versus you murdering somebody. There's a difference. You know what I mean? Like, and people should be held to those certain standards, right? When we're talking about Pokemon cards and this potential of somebody bought stolen stuff, or I guess what Forge was saying that he was drunk or something like that, the level of severity, like the level of like impact that this has to like real life shit, it's minuscule, bro. It's like almost irrelevant to even discuss it. But it's like, you know, you get paid to talk about it. You know that it's something to talk about, and it makes you feel some type of way to shit on somebody
Yeah.
else for the lack of confidence that you have in your life, probably, or whatever's going on in you, like to deal with the bullshit you got to deal with. So like, I don't know. I easily could have made videos and like, you know, gone back and forth with people that have talked shit. But to me, I'm like, bro, I have so much other shit that I'm doing off of YouTube. It's not worth my time. It's not worth like
You're
me
wasting
thinking
energy
about
on
it or
things that
some
don't matter.
shit.
But see, that's the thing about blocking people or not. You get the engagement because you got these same people that will go out of their way, comment negatively.
Yeah.
I'm like, thanks, bro. You still watched the full video,
Yeah.
and
Well,
whether it's
like,
a like or dislike, you
what's
watch the
that
whole video.
saying? Like you're, um, if you watch my content and you like and you hate me or something like that, like you're still a fan kind of thing or something. I forgot what that quote is, right?
Well, you're
Forge, I
still
play
well, you're
child. Wait, I pay child support, and then my wait, I can't read that. Why can't I read that? Oh, calls me to go buy Pokemon. Y'all tripping? No, JC, you the man. I'm so glad to be here.
you
Wait,
know.
wrestler beers. 30 days living in Amish share.
I wrestle bears
What are
in the
y'all
background.
talking about?
God, chat's wild. Um,
Yeah.
but
Or
that's
says, big facts, bro. Child support is motherfuckers. I can't be ripping booster packs anymore. I gotta sell for the Natty Light. Hey, bro, piss water is not that bad. Either that, yeah, Natty. Oh God, bro, Natty Light's college. That's literally all I remember.
yo, I just
Yeah,
lost my mind. Like Eddie's comment right there.
yeah, that's actually a real one. That geeks, bro. But
Yo,
yeah, I don't know, man.
Valor
I like,
Fennekin. Oh man,
yeah.
that's funny, man. I
But yeah, like obviously, like people, this is the other thing too, bro. Like, I don't think okay, we're talking about the severity of it, right? The potential of them being possibly stolen. The thing that I think I hated was like people were like, you don't know what I know. I don't know what you know, right? And then the whole like he said being drunk or something like that. If you're gonna hold somebody to the standard or whatever, and then they're gonna move past it and try, I don't like how people don't allow. Obviously, it depends on the severity, right? Like if you're actually stealing stuff from people,
six
scamming
months
people, things like
later
that.
we're still talking about a topic. Forget Silver Tempest, but just 6 months later we're talking about a
Yeah.
topic, and it's gonna be like this guy is shitting on this individual for what they did, and I'm just like, why? Like I bring up Silver Tempest
Like
with you,
you
and
need
like
to
we're
give people
joking.
opportunities to grow. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? Like I don't understand how people go like I don't know how you can think so highly of yourself to not give somebody an opportunity to grow. Okay, you fucked up, you apologize, say even if you didn't apologize, bro, you fucked up. You have an opportunity to make it better by just creating more content or doing things, actions, not just what your verbiage is or what words you choose to say. You're doing things that are emulating something of the positive nature, and you're no longer going down this track of like whatever the hell it was before, whatever your situation is. And if it's not that severe either, giving people opportunity to grow is, I think, great. people are like, oh, like no second chances, whatever. Like, okay, well,
Okay,
I don't
that's
know
someone who's
anybody
being
in this world
betrayed, but
that's
like why?
perfect.
Yeah, no one's perfect, and practice does make perfect. So it's
No.
like, why is the stigma of like, oh, that person messed up, so like fuck him, or like, and
Yeah.
this goes back to like when you and I first started talking more, and everyone's like, oh, but you're friends with CTR, you're friends with Opossum, or you're friends with Seismic. Why don't you
Who
pick
the
one?
fuck
Who
cares? What are we,
cares?
14, 10 years
No,
old?
bro,
We're
we're
fucking
all.
30, bro.
You see what I'm saying, bro? I had that in the comments. I was
Yeah.
like,
And
bro,
even then, I'll put it out there right now, bro. I'll even put it out there right now. Like, first of all, I have no shade at all towards these guys at all. Like, if they wanted to come talk to me or whatever, it's an open door. But dudes want to be petty and block me and like and all that shit. Like, I don't. It is what it is, bro. If say like Opossum came and was like, yo, like I just want to squash it, right? Dead it, whatever. I don't really fuck with
I'd
you.
fuck with that,
I'm not gonna fuck with you,
but I'd
but I
fuck
just
with
want
that though.
cool. Peace. We're
We talked
good.
about it.
I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
I've been moved on, bro. Like it's that simple. But like dudes out here want to just like keep the drama tight for engagement and views, or I don't really know, to be honest. I'm just making some shit up. But like it's like who knows what the real purpose is. But to me, it's like it's pride, right? Like
It makes
I
you
can
wonder.
maybe
It
I've
makes
just
you
gone through
wonder.
life.
It makes you wonder if I should post like a frame of you or someone else back there. You know what I'm saying? It's like, and don't get me wrong, like
I so like people talk about that with Ryan. I really I really think he doesn't like Leonhardt. I don't really think he gives a fuck about me
I
or
don't think so
anybody else
either.
that he ever talks
I don't think
trash
he does
about.
either.
Frankly,
I think it's now the
that's just
persona
my
of the
opinion.
fact that he was talking shit. I feel like he can't backtrack because he's
Yeah.
talked so much about it. But I'm telling you, when I saw that video and I saw like a big frame with your face on it, I'm like, this motherfucker's really like. I never noticed that, and I've watched a lot of CTR's videos.
Yeah,
I'm
when
like,
I first saw it, I was like, "Bro, you're weird," but I guess that's your shit. I don't know. Like,
yeah, I mean,
I'm, I was tempted to print out a picture of his face. Then I was like, I, I don't know, bro. It's just
what's the
weird.
point? What's the point?
Maybe I will. Maybe I won't. Who knows? Was that?
No, what's the point? It's like,
Yeah.
ugh.
Like it's literally like if you think about it, bro. Like if you really try to nail like YouTube science, like it gets more engagement and it gets more views, it gets all this other shit. You make more money. Cool. Do you, bro? I'm here for it all. I don't give a shit.
All right,
Dollar.
we gotta start doing this. I think it's time I open a pack. I feel like I keep.
No grower, not a shower.
No, I don't know, man. I feel like there's
But
just
yeah,
so
bro,
many.
the amount of people that were like talking shit about me because of whatever, 'cause, like videos people were making, I was just like, all right, like here goes sheep
just
following sheep, man.
no, but I mean,
But
it
it's also like
works.
some people just like I don't know, they just want to talk shit for the hell of it.
Bro. It's content. It's content. So it really
Damn, that's
doesn't.
ass. Like I feel like in the beginning of it all, because you're not used to it, right? Like it's not like I was like some YouTuber my whole fucking life. Like you immediately are just like you take it personally, and then you start to get to the point where you're like, I don't really give a shit.
No, but it continues to work though. If you have a topic and you're talking about it consistently, and people are watching it and they want to know more, so it's like, why
Yeah.
stop? So I think that's where CTR is at. I think he's stuck with the whole Leonhardt thing. Like I just don't think he can stop because he's got like these
Yeah.
thousands and thousands and thousands of people. They're like, oh yeah, fuck Leonhardt, and they're all like, and they're all
Yeah.
gonna be like, oh, he just stopped randomly. So I feel like he just can't.
Yeah.
So which kind of sucks.
It's I think I said it before. It's like Max Mofo and his like whole crew like 10 years ago or something like that. I remember like Julian was telling me about it, but yeah, like they were on that rampage, bro, where they were just saying like crude shit all the time, and then like they slowly peeled away from it. But there was one dude that like tried to rip the band-aid off, and that shit backfired hard. He lost like 2 million subscribers, and like people were like torching his ass because they're like, nah, we want to be dicks. Like, you're not a dick anymore. Why?
Max Mofo is
Like,
just one of
the
those
whole
that like
audience
I wonder
shifted.
is that why well actually that makes me wonder if that's why Max Mofo took like a hiatus. He took like a year long break, like I'm out.
Yeah. He just like, well, no, you talking about like with the Pokemon channel, or you talking about in general?
The Pokemon channel. Because he did that. He stopped posting
Well,
for
the
a while.
Pokemon channel, I think he just had other shits. I think he just had like other endeavors happening. But I do think that like this was like 6 years ago, 5 years ago probably with him and like this group of guys that were like content creators and stuff that were they were just like a bunch of shit talkers. And they basically slowly stopped and kind of like stopped talking shit kind of thing, but slowly, not like abrupt, right? And it went pretty smooth for them. Like it worked in their favor. I mean, shit, he's got like a million subscribers on every single channel he ever starts. But like some people, they go down that path thinking that it's going to be like a good foundation for their channel. Like let's be real. Ultimately, if you talk shit enough about people, that's all. People just want drama, right? Like,
People are gonna
and
want to
they're
just
going to
see
listen
just
to
that.
what you say. They're just going to want to see that, right? And like that's kind of like what's in right now, which is kind of sad, but it is what it is. And so like they want the drama, and you keep making these drama like ass videos of like talking shit and whatever. At some point, like it gets old, and you get over it, or you have a coming to Jesus moment, or you have a kid, or you have a whole ass family, and you're like, I don't want to be viewed as this person. That band-aid is gonna have to be peeled off slowly, or you will like completely disrupt the foundation that you just built. You know what I mean? Like you can't just be like, all right, I'm gonna be nice guy and I'm gonna talk about market. I'm gonna talk about whatever, like better things that aren't shitting on people, whatever it may be. It
Yeah,
it
you
will
just
not.
can't. It won't
You can't
sustain.
just rip the band-aid off. You know what I
No,
mean?
it
Like
won't
you have to
sustain.
slowly taper back on it
Well, see, that's what I'm saying. Like
and make
that's
it.
where we're at with CTR, and I guess Opossum now. It's like if you think about it, like they've talked so much about X topic, and you can't backtrack from that
Yeah,
anymore.
yeah.
So it's like how you said it.
Like
Yeah,
it's like for well, so like for instance, like and this isn't even like shade, right? Like I would so actually I was watching some of Opossum stuff, like even after all that shit, because I understand the content creating game. Like, go ahead, shoot your shots or whatever. And then like some of the stuff that I started watching, I'm like, I don't like, I just don't give a fuck. Like, he made a video about like Leonhardt, like not knowing a trainer's name. Like, it's like I don't give a fuck about this, bro. This is so irrelevant to anything. Like, there's nothing like no juicy information here, right? And then like Ryan, I'm not a fan of like the content, but if you're opening up expeditions, you're opening up fucking uh Team Rocket Returns, you're opening up shit like I'm gonna watch that. I
yeah.
might
You're
just
you're opening up
fast
a
forward to
bunch
the
of
very
EX
end.
eras. You're opening up
You're opening
packs.
up shit. It doesn't matter. I don't give a fuck what you're saying, bro. I don't give a shit if you're butt ass naked. I'm probably gonna watch it because I just want to see what you pull. You know what I mean?
Pause for a second.
Unpause.
Yeah, I don't know about that. No, but yeah, like if you're gonna open up, if like I just watched Rev's opening of Legendary Collection, and I barely watch Revs because
Yeah.
that shit's all like it's all over the place. But that's a set that
It's just
like
repetitive at this point.
yeah no, and Legendary Collection though it's a $40,000 box. Let's see what
Yeah.
happens. That was a fun set, but like, and
That
especially and
I
Ryan,
fucking love that set.
yeah. And Ryan does have like what I do like about Ryan's channel is that it's like he posts a lot of like he'll get all these old packs. He'll
Yeah.
get all these old packs, whether they're hits or not. And I mean,
Yeah.
like modern old is what I call it, is like generations and XY. But like once you start going in black and white and EX era,
But those are
before
still
it's
fun
like,
to watch.
yeah, those are all great. Like I
Like
don't know anything
me
about generations.
personally, like I personally don't really care when people are ripping open black and white packs. I have no interest in watching those openings at all.
Unova Gen 5 was like I don't really know anything about it. I mean,
People will
Plasma
argue
Storm,
it to
Plasma
the
Freeze,
fucking
like
ground. I just don't care for it. Yeah, people have their opinion. That's cool. They have their opinion. I have mine. I just don't. It's not something that I'm going to be like, oh, I gotta watch this video. I
I
just
mean,
don't care for it.
I like
It's
Restrum
cool.
and
Like if I got
Zekrom.
like a mystery box and I got a pack, but I have, yeah, I just don't have the interest in it of like
Yeah,
watching
no,
it.
I'm not gonna go out of my way and open up anything black and white. I mean, Restrum and Zekrom are cool, but I think Gen 5 as a whole, I don't think it's a good set. And that's a
Nah,
separate
isn't
topic.
that with like
It's Unova.
yeah.
It's just not it's not a good set.
The
I think.
legendary collection? Yeah, I love it too. That was smart on his part though. The legendary collection box with the firework reverses on 4th of July, like that was smart as shit. I was like, yo,
That's a marketing
like
move. That's a marketing move.
he's a good content creator, but that shit was clever. That shit was hella clever. Like
On 4th of
that was tough.
July, it's a $40,000 box. And I mean, what's crazy about that set though is I think he was selling the packs for maybe either 1,200 or 1,500. Paid itself. It paid for itself already because people in that
Oh yeah.
stream.
Well, you have to also understand too. He probably had that box before it was even worth that much.
Yeah, and he's
Like
gonna
Danny
sell it.
Phantom, when he did those mystery packs, he could only do those mystery packs at that price because he bought it he bought it for lower than he bought it at cost when it first dropped, and he just saved that stuff.
He made so
Like,
much
could
money,
he do
dude.
that consistently?
No,
Probably not.
because how many boxes of those do you actually genuinely have? You don't, and that's another conversation where
No.
you're gonna see like you start like this conversation. We can talk about it a different day, but you start questioning like how many packs or how many booster boxes are actually out there of the past. You
Yeah.
know, like how
Yeah.
many base sets,
Well, you're gonna start
unlimited,
to see here,
shadowless.
like in the next like year or two, people be like, opening up a $700,000, $1,500 Evolving Skies booster box. You know what I mean? Like you're gonna see that in like the next 2 years.
Yeah, I mean that's
I don't even know what it's gonna go to, but
no, I don't think it'll go. I don't think it's gonna go to like what Phantom Forces or Furious Fist Flashfire costs now. I don't think so because it's just. I mean, it was heavily printed. It's pandemic.
it
It's pandemic
was.
eras.
It's also heavily hyped. People pay stupid prices already for it, and it's only been a year, 2 years.
I mean, Eddie's got a case of
Right?
Evolving Skies, and I'm gonna get one of his boxes for MSRP.
Where does he live? That's
I
all
don't
that
know,
matters.
but I just think, yeah, Evolving Skies is still gonna be hands down the best, one of the best sets for Gen 8, for sure.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
I just think
Opening wise, it's always such a risk, man. But
I don't think it's worth it
I don't know.
anymore.
I think to
It's
me,
not worth it.
yeah, yeah. It's
The
almost like,
only
yeah, I don't know, bro. I'm always out here risking it for the biscuit and shit.
no, but you know what it is? I
You
think
always are just
now
like, I'm not gonna open it.
no. I think now the only
Man,
sets that are worth yeah, see that Orbital V, that stupid bug. You know what's worth
what?
opening are trainer gallery sets, Gen 7 and
Yeah,
Gen 8.
yes, yes. To me, Vivid Voltage is not worth opening. Darkness Ablaze
It's
is
not
not
worth.
worth opening. They're just like if there's no alt arts in it, there's no trainer gallery in it, maybe because like Chill and Rain, I'll probably open.
But
But if there's no,
even if there's only alt arts, I don't think it's worth opening either.
yeah,
Think
it's all.
about
But then it's also that I don't know. It's a chance. I know. Like the investment side and shit like that. But like you always go back and forth. Like Vivid Voltage, I'll open it up because I'm not gonna sit here and like find somebody who wants to buy a pack of Vivid Voltage. Like I just don't have the patience for
but
it. I'm
Vivid
gonna open
Voltage
it
is the
up like
same
if
like
it's coming in
opening
a
up
collection
burning.
box.
No, Vivid Voltage is the same like opening up Burning Shadows. You're only going for one card.
No. Yes, but completely different price range.
Oh well, of
Burning
course.
Shadows is you know how freaking hard it is to pull that Rainbow Rare
No,
Zard.
yeah. Put
It's
Burning Shadows in the
ridiculous.
same category right now with Vivid Voltage. If they were both back to back sets, what are the
Oh,
only
as
cards
in,
you're
as in like one card to pull.
yeah, that's all it is.
Yeah,
There's nothing else in
yeah,
either set.
yeah,
They're not.
yeah.
There's
Overhyped. Never been a fan of it. Blows my mind how much even a pack sells for. You talking about Evolving Skies, Aaron Scott? The pull rays are tough and all those sets.
probably. I
Yeah,
mean,
that is
you know
true.
what's crazy? Rebel Clash right now, the price went up so much.
Yeah. Well, it might be because people realize or forgot that Sonya was in that set. That might have been it. Did I manipulate the market when I made a video on it?
Hidden Fates Champions
Hidden
Path.
Fates Champions Path. Nah, don't compare. Wait, are you compare those?
Hidden
Because
Fates,
Champions Path
yes.
is ass.
Hidden Fates, yes. Champions Path,
I
no.
hate Champions Path. I have like one of those weird flex, but okay moments where I filled 2 pages full of double V promo cards, and I have the jumbo cards as well. But Hidden Fates, there's so many good cards. They had the entire evolution line shiny, Mewtwo shiny, even Lycanroc and all this other stuff in there that are shiny. Obviously Zard, but like still, there's some dope ass full art shinies in there. Oh, Shining
There's
Fates, not Hidden Fates. Gotcha. Yeah. Shining
well,
Fates,
Shining
same
Fates,
thing, bro.
same.
It's just the Charizard VMAX.
Yeah, I mean, if it's okay, no, it's whatever your collection, whatever you want the collection to be. Like if you have a niche for the shiny vault, then it's kind of worth it. But really, the only card you're
To
going for
open
is
it, nah. To open it, is it what you mean?
well, in comparison to Hidden Fates is better. And I've never opened up Hidden Fates, but I've seen enough Hidden Fates openings to know that set is way better than Shining Fates in the
Thousand
grand scheme
percent. Yeah,
because of what's in there.
yeah, yeah,
They both have the same
yeah.
chase.
No, Shining Fates. Even in my opinion, people don't really talk about it much, man. But Shining Legends, I don't even understand why those cards are the price that they are. I pulled a Shining Mew 3 times, and at the time that I pulled it, it was going for like $80.
It's
I
crazy
think
that
every single time.
they're just radiants. Well, how they are now. You know, like
Yeah,
that's all
that's
it is. Just
it.
it's
Like
radiance.
that doesn't have any value at this moment, but they do because it's I don't know. It's weird. The bet was Shining Fates is the one that had the I know it had full art Entei, but like there was a big banger in Shining Fates. I mean not Shining Fates, Shining Legends.
Shining Legends
Is
had
that hold on, I'm
Rayquaza,
about to pull it up.
Celebi, Mew,
Oh
right?
yeah, that's the I'm stupid. That's hidden. That's the one that had the Mewtwo GX.
Tube Mewtwo.
That was the secret. Yeah, I thought that was Oh, it also has it has one full art trainer and it's freaking Pokemon breeder. Yeah, that set was low key kind of butt cheeks.
But that has the same that had the same thing as it's a special set. I mean, you put Dragon Majesty in that thing too.
Yeah, yeah. That is true. That is true. Wait, I was gonna look up the Mew. Here it goes. Let me see.
I mean,
Let's see.
I'd rather open up Pokemon Go, but
Then
that's me.
what?
Than any other special set. Like, I'd rather open up Pokemon Go than Champion's Path.
Yeah, I would say the same. Because Champion's Path, you're literally just chasing two cards that are impossible to pull, bro. Yeah, this
Yeah, no,
that's
I have.
crazy. The Shining Mew from Shining Legends is half the price that it was before. It's $40. It used to be like 80 to 90. Actually, I might even have this scale here over the past year. Yeah, it won't show 2 years ago. Damn. 2 years ago, I was selling that thing
Oh,
for
it had
80.
okay. So yeah,
It was
Rainbow
just
Entei, Rainbow Raichu, Rainbow Mewtwo, Rainbow Zoroark. The
yeah.
Entei's cool, but you know I don't Sun and Moon full arts, man. I'm not a big fan of them. They just look weird.
Yeah.
But
They
except
don't look real.
yeah, that's what it is. Shining
It's weird.
Rayquaza, Shining Arceus, Shining Gerard, and it's like they're in a spot in the set where it's like just the radiants are right now. Like if you added three more radiants in each set, it's the exact same
Yeah.
thing. But the radiants now are only worth like a buck.
Yeah. Radiants are well, yeah. And to be honest, maybe the Radiants actually look a little bit better based off of like the textured card and stuff than they were
Greninja,
before.
Greninja,
Yeah.
Crown Zenith Charizard.
Greninja's sick. The Crown Zenith Sword, is that what
Yeah,
you're talking about?
yeah. I
That
like
one's
that one better than
badass. I love
Pokemon
that
Go.
one.
Yeah, I think
Yeah,
that
I
one's
don't
better
know
than
how the
Pokemon Go.
Pokemon Go is still $15. It's like $15 and the one from Crown Zenith is like five,
It
maybe.
just seems kind of fake. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. There's just something about it that like
It honestly reminds me of MetaZoo.
I don't know anything about MetaZoo, so I can't really talk. That's the thing. But I still see
I,
those packs in the
I
mall
don't
or
know
in the
much,
stores.
but from what I've seen, it looks like all the drawings are like that. But I don't know. I'm not. I think MetaZoo Loki is gonna die soon, but you didn't hear it here first. Anywho, I don't think I gotta follow up with Forge TCG, bro, about this whole drunk thing. I'm curious to see what that was all about.
I'm trying to think. That's a story in itself. That's a long story in itself. I think so too.
I think so too.
No, I mean, if you want some cards, you're gonna have to go to the Eddie Broski TCG shop. That's where all the cards are at.
Homie's got the hookup. Yo, I
Homie's
got
got
this new podcast. Stand.
cases.
Feel fancy,
I'm good with the stand.
man.
So where we at?
I got the boom on
11:45.
too, but
Damn, we've been at this for what, almost 2 hours
yeah, I'm
now.
about to catch some. I'm about to catch some Z's.
I'm surprised I haven't heard anything in the background. Let's see who's
Yeah,
left.
yeah.
Yeah,
They
everyone.
asleep.
Yeah, yeah, I think so. I didn't get a response.
I'm
So
curious
I,
to see or know what people that are watching the replay, like what their, or even people that are in the live stream right now, like what their expectations of what this was going to be. Because we're just, I don't think people, I think people expected like some crazy in depth like analysis and shit. Like, no,
you
we're
know
just
what?
chilling.
You know what I thought about when I was thinking about this, or when I was trying to do this? It was the whole YouTube allowing you to go live with one guest through
Oh,
Studio.
yeah, I know what you're talking about.
But
Yeah.
but I was like, let's skip that and utilize Discord. because you can get more people.
Yeah.
So it ends up being a Zoom call. So then you have more people in the
Yeah.
chat, and it gives you a reason to like bounce off conversations.
Yeah. No, I think I like it like this. Like if I would have done, I think the first when I did it on the channel. I just did it because it was a new feature. I just want to see how it worked, and like I would just go live and have people on it. But only reason why I didn't like it is because the quality. Because it's on your phone, obviously, and it's
Yeah.
like it was just such shitty quality.
Yeah, Eddie and I did it in March, and it wasn't bad. I was just, but we were on our phones, so it really didn't matter. Tim Sink just said, "What are your takes on OF?" Dude, someone typed OF, and I didn't even think about like Obsidian Flames. I had like OnlyFans. I was like, Jesus.
I was annoyed that they made it OBF because I wanted it to be OF.
That probably did it on purpose.
Time sync. I think there's gonna be like one more card to release, and people are just gonna like lose their mind. It's either gonna be a T-Tar or a Dragonite that will release, and people are gonna flip their lids. I feel like they're also hiding like an SAR that's gonna be.
So this is what we said earlier. I think it comes down to the type of person that you are. You're either a collector, you're either a rip and shipper, or you collect specific cards. I mean, I feel like people that skip sets go back to it. People that buy future collection boxes end up getting like if you're gonna let's for instance you skip Obsidian Flames, people are gonna buy future collection boxes, and then you start finding boxes that have 1 Obsidian Flames, 2 Obsidian Flames, because that was my problem. Because I had a bunch of boxes that when I first started out, and I never wanted to open Vivid or Darkness, and they were in random collection boxes that I opened up. So I was like, I'm stuck now. I avoid those.
That was my whole thing with Fusion Strike. That was one of the first sets that I was like, nah, I'm not even gonna get a booster box. I'm not gonna do shit with it. And then like I ripped so much Fusion Strike since, because it's just been readily available either on the shelf, in collection boxes, whatever.
Yeah, I think we're gonna see it. We're gonna see it consistently. It's gonna be there. It's gonna be a set that, depending on what they release for the rest of the set, what the full art trainers, what the SIRs will be. I mean, really just depends. Obviously, we knew with Paldea Evolve, we knew we were getting Iona from the start. With Scarlet and Violet base, we knew we were getting Miriam. Right now, we don't know any trainers. I think Obsidian is going to get either overlooked because of 151, but also I think it's going to be hyped now that 1, Charizard is really revealed, but 2, what are the trainers? Because there are full art trainer collectors. So again, it really just depends on the niche.
Full art and SARs that are going to be coming out.
Yeah, so it like, really just depends on the niche.
I think it's like Paldea Evolved. So many people were like, "Oh, I'm skipping this set. This is a shit set." When it first dropped, everybody was trying to pull stuff. Everybody was buying it. People are still buying it. You know what I mean? Like,
I never
may
thought
not be selling like, it might not be the talk of the town, but like people are still buying it.
So I feel like people were comparing it to what Rebel Clash was. Because Rebel Clash was the second set, and it was the evolutions of the Galar trio. Yeah. But I'm like, Rebel Clash is like, you have to consider, like, if you're gonna say that, that means you thought Scarlet and Violet base was just as bad as Sword and Shield base. Sword and Shield base has nothing really. I mean, it's got the dogs. It's got the dog golds, and that's the dogs.
And does it have boss orders? No, that's Rebel Clash.
No, it's got Snorlax. It's got Lapras. Snorlax, I mean, is kind of...
Yeah, but those are like the VMAX rainbows and shit.
Yeah. Well, Snorlax Gmax is kind of like a... it's kind of like an alt-art, but it's really not. So, and that's the only thing exciting out of Sword and Shield base.
There was something that I'm missing. Marnie, bro. Come on. That's what it was.
Oh, Sword and Shield base. Yeah.
That's like the top chase in Sword and Shield base. Like that Marnie is stupid expensive.
Yeah, well, now it is because of waifu tax.
Yeah, well, yeah. Before it wasn't, but yeah.
But that's what I'm saying.
Definitely.
But like, that's why I'm saying I don't think Obsidian Flames. I think the only reason why it will get skipped from people is because of monetary value. Because of one, they can't afford it because they got to pump the money into 151, or they just don't want it, or they don't like it. But it comes down to the same thing of how it used to be with Shining Fates. Shining Fates came out right before Battle Styles, I think, and people still picked up Battle and then Chill and Rain. So it really depends. I mean, I always have this problem that I think they pump out too much at once, but
Yeah.
it's a cash grabber. That's all it is.
It it gives. I mean, I don't know. I think people were talking about how like they don't. It gives people that. What I like is that it gives you options when you go to the store. If you're going to the store and picking your stuff up,
Yep.
but you have options. You know what I mean? Like we didn't have that 2 years ago. You got what you could get, and that was it.
Yeah. 2 years ago, we would
So, like,
find empty blisters of battle styles.
yeah. Like you would be like I said it before. You'd be so happy if you found those Rebel Clash like battle style like hidden collections that you find on the
Yeah.
shelf now. You would be ecstatic if you found that. You'd be like, oh, restock. You'd flip your lid.
Yeah, like I have one of these,
Now
like the
people won't
Rebel
give a shit.
Clash
Yeah.
Fusion Strike. People
Like
would be
that shit exactly that. People would be like, oh, bet. Look at this awesome new product. What the?
yeah. I don't think it's gonna be skipped. I think it's. I don't think Obsidian
I'm
is
not
gonna be a fun. I don't. I
definitely
actually. So I was reading Poke Beach. I don't think it's gonna be a fun set because it said it's gonna be like the leftovers of Paldea Evolved that weren't on Paldea Evolved, and some other special, like, deck set or I don't know what it was. And I'm just
I
like,
think it will do really well. We have no idea what's in it other than some Zards. That's it. And that one full art
Yeah.
trainer. I think that there is so much left on the table that we don't even, there's really nothing that we can say yet until we
the
see
only
it.
reason I agree
But
with it
if
is
I were
because
anybody that's trying to buy booster boxes or whatever, buy it now, bro. Because as soon as those cards drop, the price is gonna go up.
well, that's what I'm saying. Well, so that's why once Obsidian drops, then you can go out and buy Paldea, the rest of the set if you
Yeah.
if you're trying to master it, because the rest of Paldea
Yeah.
is worth it at that point because you're gonna get the low.
To me, I feel like if I wasn't a content creator, it's where we are right now with the hobby. It's insanely easy to finish sets at a cheap cost if you're just patient. Like if you're not a content creator, because I say
Then
that
you can wait.
because
If
obviously
you're not a
creator
content
has to
creator,
be-
you can wait.
You have to make
Yep.
relevant content. Like if I'm sitting here opening up Scarlet and Violet base, nobody's gonna want to watch that video. But if you open it up 2 weeks before release, everybody's gonna want to watch that. You know,
In my
that kind of stuff is all about like relevant.
Do you all believe first and
being
early
relevant
releases of a
content.
new set has a better pull rates than second and third print runs? I think so. I think they always say the first wave or the first print run always ends up being the best. I feel like it's just a common trend. It could be us psychologically saying that though because it's new cards. We don't own any of them. We never pulled them. So it's like, you could say yes and no, but I think first wave is usually the
I
best.
swear, let me just from a business standpoint. If I'm thinking business wise, how Pokemon thinks, if they know that there are content creators making videos about pull rates, I'm gonna open 1,000 packs. Great, do the marketing for us, buddy. Cool. Let people know we're gonna put a little bit higher pull rates in the first print run. After that, we're not gonna give you guys like more pulls or anything like that because that maybe they have to operate or open up they have to create a whole new sheet of that kind of stuff, extra stuff.
Bro, that whole
I don't know how much it would
logic of-
cost them.
Like when people come up with these random ratios that it's like it's one in every 800
It's so
packs you
stupid.
pull a Tyranitar, and I'm like, bro, I just saw Dax open
such
it
bullshit.
first pack, and I'm just thinking like,
Right.
who comes up
Right.
with these ratios? Like, and then again, look at Rev
A,
with
a
Lost
great
Origin.
example is that happened with Rev. Like Nick was going into packs of Lost Origin for
yeah.
like hours, couldn't get the Aerodactyl. In under 60 packs, I pulled it twice. What? It's not. There's no pull. Like screw your pull rates. It's all luck. Like the chances of getting the. Yeah, there you go.
Do you see what I'm saying? And I
Like
did
when
this.
people are
in-
like, "What are the
I did
chances
this
of
in
you winning
two?
the
No, I was gonna say I did this in a couple build-in battles. First print run's usually the
Yeah.
best, but it's luck of the draw. It is luck of the draw. It doesn't matter what you say, you never know. And
going for the lottery?
yeah,
What are
and
the chances?
Adam said it as
But you
well.
can still
I
be
think
the person that wins.
look, and Adam said it. I think Obsidian Flames will be like Paldea. Yeah, it's gonna be hyped from the start, and we're gonna go crazy with it because it's a new set.
He said, in my opinion, Obsidian will be like Paladin hits out the gate and then quick fizzle i.e., Seismic capitalizing on the 8 full SRs. Yeah, basically.
I mean, I think it's going to do the same thing. Every set, it's just because that's what the hobby is now. Like that's what we've made the hobby to be. Whether it's market manipulation, whether it's cash grabbers, ripping shippers, flipping product on the spot. I mean, there's just so many things that you can turn this hobby. People stealing, which is another terrible concept, but like, it's just
Yeah.
the hobby. They keep printing more and more and more cards every year by the billions.
They also, in the start of 2022, they opened up a whole entire new printing facility. So that's why the supply has finally kept up with the demand. If anything, there's not that much of a demand because there's just so much supply.
Makes me well. I mean, that's probably why. Like, if you think about like where the era of where this kind of like started dying out, which is I think really was the end of Gen 4, almost all of Gen 5 leading into Gen 6. Because like that's where the market kind of died out, like, or like no one was really interested in it. I mean, Diamond and Pearl was great, but as far as the game and the anime goes, yeah.
2000. There was like 5 years where I didn't even hear talk about Pokemon ever. I thought Pokemon stopped printing at one point when I was younger, but then all of a sudden it popped off. But I don't think we're ever going to get to that point ever again, though, where there's just like no talk of Pokemon. It's too relevant. It's too. There's too much social media outlets.
Well, it's social media is bringing it out, but I think it's because of like the games as well. Like they just
games, potential movies, all this other shit.
The movies not so much, but because like how they remade Diamond and Pearl and Legends Arceus was based really strongly on Sinnoh, I think those are bringing it back. Like Gen 5 again is still they're in conversation about whether they're going to do a remake on Gen 5, which they should, but because of the success or the not so successful era. So, and the TCG, I mean, again, a set that you and I both really don't know or wish to collect as much either in comparison to what things are now. Anything Gen 5.
Oh, right. Yeah. I just know like
could that
Pokemon will never go back to an era where it's completely dead because of social media.
Well, that's just
my opinion.
What did the pandemic do? The pandemic brought everybody into their nostalgic hobby, and a majority.
The pandemic gave people money that didn't need money.
Well,
like people that didn't even lose their job were getting paid unemployment at some point and getting stimulus checks. The rich got richer, the poor got poorer. You say your wallet won't be hearing. Wait, your wallet won't like hearing this, Ali. But oh shit! But the CVS is here in Florida are getting random D21. Boy, you better. The Cosmic Eclipse packs.
That's why I work next to a Walgreens and I go next door. Bro,
my Walgreens down the street is cracked.
Did you
always stacked with evolving skies?
Did you find lightning packs?
Yeah.
Did it have
XY in it? Skies in it?
Did it have XY in it?
No.
So Eddie posted a picture and it had 4 lightning packs and 4 of them had Furious Fists. I'm like, there's no way.
When? Was this recently?
Eddie, you're gonna have to.
Well, get this though.
Eddie,
tell
come
me
in the
why
chat.
This is even happening. Do you know? Forever Outdated. As one of the members on my channel, bro. So his name's Anthony. This dude lives in Houston, Texas. Bro, I shit you not. The past 2 months, he's been getting XY Evolution packs from Family Dollar for $4.
Like the full packs or the 3
Why
or the 3 card
is it
packs?
not getting distributed anywhere? He's showing me videos of him going in there, recording, showing it behind the shelf, showing the receipt. He's showing me everything just in case everyone wants to make a full video on it.
Is it the packs with 3 cards or the full packs?
It's the single blister packs, like the single sleeved booster packs of XY Evolutions.
I think I saw.
They're selling them for $4.
It wasn't him. It was somebody else posting it too.
It's just, but there's almost nobody else It's like only in the Texas area right now.
That's where these came out of. These came out of like a Family
What
Dollar.
the? Yeah, I'm telling you, bro. I went to the Family Dollar for a month straight. I went like every other day. Never did they stock those.
You know what's crazy though? I think we're gonna start seeing an influx of Sun and Moon again. Like
That'd be fucking dope.
like the remainder, like because we
Why
started
can't they
seeing.
make a reprint of Hidden Fates? I'd be so
Pokemon
I
Center.
would go nuts, bro. I
Pokemon
would
Center.
my whole wallet just like take my money. I would go hard on it again because tins from what I've opened so many tins, bro, that every tin I ever opened had a minimum of one full art shiny. I mean, not one full art shiny. Sorry, it had a minimum of one shiny and one GX card. And then anytime you open an ETB, it had a minimum of one full art shiny GX and one minimum like mini like baby shiny, potentially two, and then like one GX.
Did you
Like
pull
every ETB.
So you pulled Charizard.
Yeah,
It's a $400 card.
that shit was wild,
$400 card.
dude. No, when we pulled it, this is how long we've been in the game. When we pulled it, bro, I was getting offers for $750. I think I sold it for like 720. It's close to 750. Like in my head that so remember I don't know if you remember this short that I made. People would like will joke on it. They'd be like, "Dude, what a fucking loser. This changed your life." I made a video, a shorts video
That's
of like
a lot
me
of
and Grant,
money,
my
though.
stepson. Like, well, I was
Bro.
opening up and I was like the one I was like this video or this pull changed my life and people were like they're like $400 that changed your life. No, it was 750. And after that video, that's when I started buying stuff for the channel and like going in
But you
on
see
the
what I'm
channel. I was
saying?
like, all right,
So-
I'm gonna start like taking this shit serious.
Adam pulled Iono SAR. It's $1,000.
Bro, that's
Why would
for
you
a
keep
card. That's
Yeah, you
nuts.
get rid of it. Yeah, it's crazy.
I'm not, especially because it's like for me, I was like, it's cool. I like Charizard. Don't get me wrong, and this is awesome. But like, this could literally change the direction of the channel if I invest
actually
it back into the channel.
If I did it right, I actually wish I sold this because I was getting offered
Initially?
$500. Yeah. Well, also because I pulled
What?
three of these. Yeah, someone was trying to buy $500 because I pulled it out of a build and battle box, and it was I think the first or the second pack. So I pulled it. So
Damn,
I started early with the best card.
That's nuts. I pulled it 3 times as well, but the most I sold mine for was like 220, I think.
Yeah,
I can't, whatever the somewhat peak was.
Yeah, the two others that I sold it for, I think I sold them both for $150 a piece. But I was like, it was crazy because that's what the offer was.
500, bro. You tell me that you want a car for 500, bro. You can have it.
You can have it with a signed
Ain't that
energy.
serious to me.
Yeah.
Yeah, right. Because it's like to me, well, I think it's the whole like content creator like point of view. To me, I'm gonna reinvest it into the channel. That's $500 worth of product, equipment, or whatever the hell you want to use it for. You know. So like, I guess it just depends on like who you are and like what the hobby means to you. So like, I don't know. I got more and more attached to like, all right, what does this card mean to me? Or do I just like it because it's the hype card right now? Like when I pulled when I pulled a Rosa, I was hyped as hell because I was talking about it in the video. It is the #1 chase card, and well, it's not the #1 chase, but it's the most
it's a hype
expensive card in the set. Right, it's a hype card, and so like that's what I was so hyped about. Did I have a certain connection to some wife? No, I don't really care about waifu cards. I got offered $250. I sold it. I'm not gonna keep it. You know what I mean?
It has more of a
But
personal
like things that
connection
have
to
more
somebody else.
value to you personally. What's that?
No, I was gonna say it has more of a connection to somebody else, and if they're willing to dish out the cash,
Right.
perfect.
Yeah. And I really do think that card could probably grade a 10. So I was like, bro, like I knew he may or may not have wanted to. I couldn't remember, but that card was a clean ass card. And I was like, I'm not gonna grade it, so like I don't want to take this from somebody's potential collection, you know.
I can't believe you pulled a Rosa.
Yeah, I'm about to sign off. I just realized it's midnight. What you got a signing off strategy?
No, not at all. Not at all. If you haven't
The
heard
Forge
it before,
TCG, bro. You gotta show me this drunk video thing at one point.
you'll never
no
see
idea
me
what
sell my
everybody's talking
hollow,
about.
but you'll never see me sell my hollow
Barrel.
barrel. It's funny. Is it difficult being a content creator and collector? Uh,
Yes,
yeah, because
it
it's
is.
it
It never used to be.
it
I
depends
don't
on
know.
well, it
I
depends on
think
the
it just
content.
depends on how much.
It depends on the type of
Yeah,
content.
it depends on how frequently you upload, and it depends on how much money you make from your full time job. I think.
Yeah, because you
Like if
never
you
know
make
what someone's
a good
doing.
amount of money, yeah, because if you make a good amount of money from your full time job, you make content and it's not that much. Yeah, it's very easy to like keep your shit. You know, only recently when I ended up starting my own business, like in November, I was like, I should probably sell my doubles now, like just to make sure I have some cash like ready to go for content.
Yeah,
Ollie, I got you, bro. Grab popcorn and soda
I
and
think
enjoy the show, gang.
like if you're a rip and shipper, it's different because then sometimes you don't have a sentimental value to it or collect or like something sentimental for it. You just like
Yeah,
okay,
yeah.
I get the card, I pull it, cool, and now I give it to somebody else.
Like I'll give it like if I got an opportunity to open up a Team Rocket like box, right? And I was doing a rip and ship, and it's like first edition, and I pull a hollow Dark Machamp. I'll talk to the person that purchased that pack and be like, "Yo, can I buy that card from you?" Like I would probably do that. Anything else, I don't think I have that kind of like sentimental value to. It just depends. I don't know, but that's probably the one time I'd be like, "Yo, hit me up in the DMs, bro. I'm buying this from you. No questions asked. I'll give you the best offer.
Yeah,
Like I'll pay over market."
you know what's crazy? There's two OKJ Love shorts with the same reaction that Eddie did this morning with the Charizard Terra in the background. This shit's hilarious. Just seeing that card. What
Okay,
the?
J Love.
Yeah.
He made shorts. Is he just purposely freaking out?
Yeah. I can't believe this Charizard. They did it again. Charizard EX, bro. It's worth it. If we're gonna sign off this this live right now, it's that I'm going for Obsidian Flames, and most people are gonna say they're not, are gonna go for it anyways.
Oh, bro, all these people that saying that they're not are capping, bro. They're
Yeah.
all like I said, bro. They're the same people. They're the same people that were in my DMs asking me for that eBay seller's link for Silver Tempest 6 weeks in advance.
Yep.
Like
They're.
they all just capping.
It's hard. It's definitely hard having a sealed collection and do content. Yes, but then again, it's like I have a
Yeah,
sealed collection of like for instance, I have a bunch of loose packs of random shit that like there's no need to open it right now. Like I have these Roaring
I think
Skies, I have
it
Burning
just it
Shadows.
all
It's just
depends. It depends on the quantity and quality that you are willing to invest in your channel. That's ultimately what it comes down to. If you are willing to do a once a week, maybe once every other week video, it's pretty easy to keep a seal collection. If you're trying to do some fucking outlandish Pokerev shit and open up or have a video every fucking day, you better have buku money or something
yeah.
because
You better
that
have
shit
the
ain't
money
gonna
to
stay
back up the
sealed for long.
collection. No, it's not.
Yeah,
I
that
don't
man
think it's
spends
sustainable.
thousands of dollars every month on creating content. Editors, he has 3 editors. Like no, that shit's expensive, bro. For you to think that you're gonna keep a sealed collection, like yeah. But then again, like the views make up for it. The ad revenue, all that stuff, like makes up for it, right? So like, it just depends on the pay. Like it's a trade off, you know. Do whatever within your means. I'll tell you that much. And
No,
don't
if you
take
can,
advice from somebody else. Do whatever the fuck you want to do.
yeah. I mean, it's gonna end up being like do what you enjoy, collect the ones you collect or the ones that you enjoy collecting. Like if you want full
Yeah.
arts, by all means. If you want you want master sets with reverse rares, by all means. If you want just golds, if you want just SIRs, alt arts, whatever, it doesn't matter. If you just want sealed collections, or if you want a bunch of celebrations boxes and a bunch of sealed cases, then you hit up Eddie Broski one time for the one time for those
One
sealed.
time. One time. One
But
time.
that's I don't know. There's so many different ways. The
I don't.
and if you have
Again,
room too,
I also think it's. What was that?
if you have the room, bro, it's gonna come down to the point where people
You
start
say you have
collecting.
900 members. I fuck if I know, bro. Actually, we probably know. Well, the only person that's transparent about that stuff because he puts it on his other channel is Pat Flynn. You can look up how many members he has.
I mean, that's just people that are willing to pay monthly.
Like, the member.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's also about like what do you get? Like, so many people are like, I don't know. I think somebody the other day was like, "Bro, you post such weird shit for a PokeTuber." I'm like, "Cause I don't give a fuck about being a PokeTuber. I just post what I want to post. I like, I think I posted like something that had to do with like fitness content or
It's like, so
whatever it may
why are
be.
you
Like,
watching?
people try to, well,
You
bro,
know?
it's one of those things where it's like you start to realize like it's not even worth your breath because the person doesn't even realize how stupid they sound by making the content or the comment. Like, who looks dumb? You, the person that wrote the comment. Like, who looks more dumb? I feel like the person looks more dumb writing the comment and then not receiving a response from me.
It's
'Cause
engagement.
it's just like it's just there.
It's still engagement because you went out of your way, wasted your energy, watched my whole video, and then commented.
Yeah.
So in the end,
And look,
thanks.
if this is the thing, bro, that nobody talks about, and I'm not even trying to like act like it's about money in any way, right? But what geeks me out is the people that will comment, and I'll be like, because I used to call people out on it. I'd be like, bro, did you really waste your time like saying this? Because they're just trying to be a dick. They're like, clearly you wasted your time. I'm like, motherfucker, I get paid for this. What are you doing? What are you saying? Like, I make money off of commenting back. What are you getting paid for? It's not a waste of time. So like I was like, I'm not even trying to be a dick, but it's like I remember like seeing people say that, and it's like, no, I'm not wasting my time.
Bro, it's
it actually
engagement. I'm telling
benefits
you.
me,
That's what I was saying.
right? And then it's like you are wasting time because this is your downtime. You know what I mean? But I don't know. It's people just don't understand you. If you've never been on the other side of the camera for YouTube and you're just a content, like if you're just a viewer, you will never understand like why people do what they do and why they do it. You know?
yeah,
Like
it sucks. It sucks to
like
tell
when the
people,
payouts are.
well, no. It sucks to have to tell people. It sucks to have to tell people like, subscribe, comment, because most people are so used to like, oh, let me like support my boy, click the like, and I'll leave. No, bro, you have to watch the whole
Yeah.
video, and people don't get that. Yeah.
Audience and retention is huge. Like I told all my boys to unsubscribe from my channel like
Yeah.
a year ago or something like that. I'm like, bro, you don't watch Pokemon. You're not helping me out. If you want to follow Instagram, sure, but don't subscribe to the channel, please.
Yeah.
Don't watch 2 seconds of my video, leave a like and bounce.
No, it
If
makes it
you,
worse.
Yeah.
People
like,
just. But
and
that's
the other
other
thing too is that people hear the word subscribe and they think that it's a payment. And so that's sometimes where I'll be like, it's completely free. We understand that. We know that it's free. Some people don't understand how YouTube works because they probably knew Twitch. And Twitch subscribe means that you pay like the membership fee. It's like, it's just, I don't know. It's like knowing language and the lingos and stuff.
And it's just the
Crazy
same with
Cactus
every
has-
other platform.
Crazy members. Who's Crazy Cactus?
Dude, Eddie knows everybody.
Anyways, I gotta bounce. I don't know how you want to sign off or if there's any recap or anything, whatever you want to do.
So here's the recap. Obsidian Flames, Charizard's great. I'm a big fan. We both like it. We're both going to go for it. And we move on to Scarlet and Violet 151.
And I'll never open Silver Tempest again.
At this rate, you might as well not. But you got some Silver Tempest on you? Might as well open them.
No, I don't.
I don't even know if I have any.
I sold the stolen ones already.
Wrap it up. Oh,
Crazy.
wrap it up. Speaking of that, if Matt is still streaming, we're gonna hop in there. I don't know how to do everything, dude. I'm so new to streaming or to live streaming because I got
just
OBS
realized
linked.
I don't know how to do it. Yeah, you'd have to go to I just learned the redirect shit like last month.
Yeah, you see what I'm saying? So, because
Nice,
I have,
streaming.
so that's what Vark was telling me. Varkenval was telling me that's why people have two screens, because you can have the OBS on one screen, and then you can have whatever you're wanting on the other screen. And the other one is like the whole like, all right, now I can manipulate YouTube Studio, and be like, okay, here's the link.
Yeah,
to
that's what I
redirect.
do. I have OBS on But I actually have two PCs. I have like an all-in-one PC that I use for work, and then I have like a PC that could be used for gaming and streaming and stuff. But I
Future
usually have one in the
project.
back and then one in front.
Yo, so
Why
we're
don't
gonna.
why don't you just grab his link? Wait, Vark, can you grab Matt's link and post it in the chat?
I can just hit the. No, I got it right here. Copy.
Oh, all right.
Because I'm still live on my or I'm on my phone. There we go.
Ooh.
Poker MNC.
There it is. Gang shit.
And how do I end this? I don't know. Oh wait, yeah, you're right.
You go to OBS Studio and the broadcast first, and then end the live stream on YouTube.
So OBS and then end it.
You ended it off OBS, but you got to end it off of YouTube.
So which one am I ending first?
You end the broadcast, then you end the YouTube one. Appreciate everybody that jumped in tonight, and anybody watching the replay.
Yeah, appreciate you being here.
We talk about some wild shit.
Bunch of nonsense, right?
If you have a tiny butthole, this ain't for you.
OBS then
click it?
YouTube.
No.
Well, going to OBS.
Yeah.